Hello, hello. This has been a long time coming. Welcome back to the Terror Drome. I am KJ, aka Black Genghis, and to my right is the one and only Tony's Figs. What's
Tony's
up,
Figs in the
man?
house.
Terror Drome is in his house.
Terrordrome, baby.
How you feeling, man?
I'm feeling good, man. Feeling good. Rested up. I was but I wasted it on cleaning the shit out of my paint palette.
Yeah.
When you let that shit soak for a long period of time and you don't clean it, that stuff gets caked up, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah, we've been blowing off the dust literally off of all our tools and tricks.
Oh my god.
Man, but without further delay, we got to welcome our very special guest in the lab, the one and only Gun Bunny Customs. What is up, dude?
How y'all doing? How's everybody doing tonight?
Doing
So
great,
my brother?
man.
What's happening?
Oh yeah.
All right, man. So this is the start of what we consider our season 2. All right. So if you've been a fan of ours, you've seen us on A Toy Kind of Mood on YouTube and everything else. We've had the legend Gun Bunny Customs on before, as well as others like Ray Murphy, Doom Days, Mark to Design, you name it, like heavy hitters, right? And now we're getting into the nitty gritty. We're talking paints, we're talking putty, we're talking everything, right? Shout out to Gridiron, shout out to the homies over in AZ, right?
Sure.
But yeah, we're gonna get right into it. So I'll start with our guest first, Gun Bunny, man. What do you got planned for us today? The Terror Drome.
Today I'll be attempting to sculpt some hair on a Zartan, a cold slither Zartan figure that I am making for the one and only Baldy-Locks.
Okay.
Oh, Baldy, where you at?
And I think you're gonna be using something like this.
No, I used where did I put it?
Green stuff?
The Army Painter.
Army paint. I got that too. I haven't used it yet.
Army Painter green stuff.
Now, for those who don't know, tell us how green stuff works. It's an epoxy, right?
Yeah, it's like a binary, some kind of binary putty. You got to mix equal parts, the yellow and blue until it turns green, and then you got a certain time period, probably about like 45 minutes of sculpting time that you have before it gets too hard to sculpt, and then you just kind of keep working with it.
And you want to use sculpting tools like this, like all sorts of good stuff, right?
Yeah, I like these. They're silicone. They're like silicone, almost eraser looking things that have different. They have like a chisel tip, a round tip. They got them for different sizes and different shapes, and that's what I'll use to kind of get the general shape. And then later on, I'll with a Dremel and with sandpaper, I'll sand it more detail into it.
All right. So let's holler at the chat real quick before I go over to Senor Romo. We got all sorts of, and plus, thank you for joining us. You're going to be watching either on Tony's Figs on YouTube or also Black Genghis on YouTube. So let's holler at the chat. Venom says, "Sup, Tony?" Tony says, "What up, mother bitches?" Jason Ness with the booms. Son of a Crayon Slayer, still one of my favorite names on YouTube. GI bro, let's go. I'm hyped too, man. I'm hyped as well. Todd C, thanks for joining us. The legendary Ray Murphy, how's it going over across the pond, man? Shout out to Nolan. I wish I had a cold brew or a shot to toast with you. Cage's Customs, Johnny Reno joining us as well, man. It's good to see y'all. Hell yeah, Tony's spot on. It's a party right now.
Yes.
Travis tripping. Gun Bunny reveal it, man. Come on, man. You know Gun Bunny's known for these streets, man. Everybody like the show, of course. Let's go to love. Give us some thumbs. Johnny asks, how is that compared to Procreate sculpting putty? And how does that compare to Milliput? The Milliput I have is yellow gray, which is also an epoxy. So you combine both, and then you have a limited amount of time to sculpt. So how does Army Painter green stuff compare to Procreate?
I don't know. I've never used any of that stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't either. I just use Milliput.
Yeah, Milliput I recommend, but Army Painter is legendary stuff. Green stuff, a lot of people swear by green stuff. If you're doing action figure work, miniature work, hairs, toupees, like that kind of stuff. Like Action Painter is a great system, great paints. If you want a full set, you can get a very large set of Army Painter for a relatively cheap price. Some of these paint bottles, which I'm a fan of, for example, I'm a Vallejo guy, but Vallejo can be anywhere from $3 to $6 to $8 a bottle. Army Painter, you can buy a full set for like $50 on sale or something like that, right?
Yeah, I like them. That's actually how I kind of ended up doing all those really odd colored Cobra Troopers early on, because I would buy the set based off of one color. I'd say, oh man, I really like that shade of purple or that shade of green. So then I would buy that, and that's what would kind of inspire me to come up with different color combinations and stuff. You all right, Tony?
Yeah, no, I was looking at this, see if this damn camera was focusing.
All right. And Tony, what are you going to be using? What are you going to be working on today?
I'm going to be working. I might mess with. I might be stripping some paint off of DJ Five Ash's Sergeant Slaughter figure he got from Joe Fest in the class that Mark Gerwig was given. He wanted me to see what I could do with it, because he feels like he messed it up, and I'm gonna just try to touch it up some. Might not be getting too much into it, because he did paint a lot. He did a lot of paint work on his own, and that's a lot of paint stripping off. I might just start over again, because I don't want it just to be a whole thing about stripping paint. But I might, that's a lot of detail right there, and that's like right up my alley. I like doing stuff like that, but it's hard to see. There you go. See, he's got the medals and everything. Someone just finished it and put it on some of the groups, but I can't remember who. But they did a good job. But yeah, right. And then I'm messing with my boy Rob. He's Action Figs is I met him through Action Figs. Ed, he gave me a while back. I feel embarrassed that he's giving me the new 52 Superman belt and the S shield. I might be, doing some detail work for him and hooking it up some. I just got to scuff these so they take the paint right, and let's see what happens, man. The little things here and there. I also might be painting up this head sculpt of this custom road pig I did. It's the head sculpt was designed by Ferry the Workaholic.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Ferry the Workaholic does great stuff, man. That's gonna look nice. I mean, you ain't waiting on Hasbro.
Yeah, this was an old custom that I did, and I barely got the head sculpt in, and I found out that Ferry was the one designed it. I'm like, oh hell yeah! Just as a placeholder, just something to do, something to work on, and show the people in the chat. I might get to the eyes. I might, you might see a head sculpt getting painted. You might see a Superman S shield getting painted. Let's go.
All right. Well, in the spirit of that, I might as well show off what I'm doing, man. I am a big fan of The Rock. I'm going to have to solo myself. That almost sounded naughty. But anyway, I have not one, not two. Let's see if I can pull this off. I was practicing this. Oh, come on now. 3 figs of The Rock. And I will combine all of these in this order. I'm going to take the head sculpt from this WrestleMania Rock. I'm going to take the khakis and boots from this Hobbs and Shaw Rock, right? Hobbs and Shaw. And then I'm also going to take the butterfly joints from this Ultimate Edition Rock. I'm going to combine the torso, and this is going to be cracking. I'm basically going to destroy these figures and combine them into one rock. Now, why am I doing that? Because I am going to make a G.I. Joe Retaliation roadblock using the 𝐓𝐄 G.I. Joe roadblock vest, as well as soft goods from the 𝐓𝐄 that may or may not fit. This is a live experiment. We're going to see how this goes. I'm going to dive in. But first, I'm also going to take some gridiron accessories. So, for example, gridiron, they do great paint work. In fact, let's go ahead and take this sucker out. So some of the things...
What the hell is gridiron?
Love gridiron. Always, shout out to gridiron. Shout out to the Von Cannons for real. So here's one of their accessories with fantastic paint. Fantastic paint work. Of course, the mags. There are other companies that make magazines that just look weird. They don't even look like the right proportions. I'm not going to name names. But the stuff you get from Gridiron is always top notch. You can even see the bullet round in the magazine.
There you go,
so what I want to do is also emulate some of the paint works with some of the gridiron orders, you'll get freebies. So you'll get freebies. This one is not a fixed mag, so this one's great. This is their master key. So this is a rifle that also has an underbarrel shotgun component. Looks awesome. I'm going to add some paint to this. I'm going to add paint. Now, when you have paint, right, you need primer. You need a layer of primer to go onto it. So this is gunmetal. This is gunmetal gray from Vallejo. I'm a Vallejo guy. I swear by Vallejo. But if you want to paint straight to plastic or accessories, then you need primers. You'll have white primer, black primer, you can even have gray primer. What I like using is colored primer, because with colored primer, you can go directly to plastic, directly to resin, directly to the accessory, and it adds color directly to the surface. You'll need to clean it. I have some water, and then I can also dry it off with a hair dryer, and then you add colored primer. And that's how you can skip a step and have thin layers that goes directly onto the object. I also have, this is great for Cobra Blue, Ultramarine. You're going to see me use this a lot. And also Pure Red. I did a Crimson Cobra Commander, and I used a lot of red surface primer as well as different shadings of red, scarlet, maroon, crimson, because I wanted different textures to go with that Crimson Cobra Commander. And also pour one out for Testor's Model Master. This was one of the best paint brands you could find. I have about 4 or 5 of these left, the acrylics, not the enamel, the Model Master acrylic. This stuff is like gold. So I'm very careful when I use up my Model Master. Like it better be worth it. I better be spot on.
Because there's no more of that, right?
No, it's fucking gone.
Yeah, that's what Collector Express likes to use a lot, huh, Josh? He likes to.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, he likes to use it. I did too, but I mean, he's got a bunch. There's another one I got to get on the show. He's awesome. Oh, yeah. Jared! Shout out to Jared.
Oh yeah, sure.
No, go ahead, Tony.
Oh no! Shout out to Jared, Collector Express. He's had me and Gun Bunny on his show here and there, and it's a good time. It's just some of those guys, you don't do G.I. Joe. They're all into Marvel Legends, and they're Harker Customs will go on there with his cape work and his embroidery and his sewing and stuff. It's pretty cool. It's a good time. It's just when you're the only ones doing Joe, it's like hard to talk to the other guys that are doing other things, but you get a balance going on there because there's a bunch of different customizers doing different stuff. You'll shout out to the Houston Toy Psychos.
All right, hold on a second. I got you. Houston Toy Psychos, HTP.
Houston Toy Psychos. This is my buddy Armando Hernandez's little toy group. He has a bunch of little mini cons and toy conventions over there in the Houston area. I think they're by Bobby too. I don't think he knows about them, but yeah, they go out and sell a bunch and have a bunch of shows where people can come buy stuff. And he's got a good crew out there. So just shout out to Armando. He's one of the admins with me on G.I. Joe figure community. Yeah.
Okay.
LWO. Give me a Latino Heat shirt, Todd. Shout out to rest in peace, Eddie Guerrero.
So right now I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna start with this. I'm gonna turn my camera off while I grab a bit more supplies before I get started. This is the paint base I'll be working on. I need to get a webcam so I can show up my work area like you guys. But basically, this is what I'll be using. These,
do that too.
Like, depending on what you need to dry off, you can clamp these to where you need them and then let them dry. So I can clamp it like this, paint the underbarrel here. I'm going to paint this brown, maybe add some color to the scope, maybe to the stock, and then let it dry. And if air drying isn't fast enough, I get the hair dryer. In fact, where is the hair dryer? Here it is. Maybe it's Magic. Maybe it's Maybelline, or in this case, Revlon. I had to do the Maybelline.
Have to believe we are magic. Olivia Newton-John up in the house.
Now, Tony, you use a heat gun, right? Because you're more advanced and you know what you're doing. So explain the difference between a heat gun. Yeah.
I know about advanced, but like I said, this sucker almost burned me. This sucker does wonders, but you guys gotta be careful. You got the heat gun. This will melt plastic. This will melt your figs. This will give you a bad day if you don't keep. You gotta keep moving it. Keep moving it. Keep moving it. And it doesn't take that long for this sucker to dry your shit. So and just be careful. And don't grab it from there like I did the other day.
Yeah. So Eric Thurman was asking about acrylics for figures, and yes, you can get acrylics. Yes. There's Army Painter, there's Citadel, there's 𝐕𝐒𝐄. In fact, we might have some Citadel. Hold on a second.
There's Josh's favorite Apple Barrel.
Apple Barrel.
Yeah, here's the thing. Shout out to Apple Barrel. Hold on, Tony.
I'll make this work, brother. I will make it work. 50 cents.
Like, shout out to Apple Barrel. Shout out to 𝐓𝐄𝐑𝐑𝐿, 50-cent paints, dollar paints. So this is Citadel color. There's a full Citadel system. So Citadel, they'll have layers, they'll have washes, they'll have intermediates, in betweens. So this is basically their base. And so base is the closest to just regular ass paint. Once you apply a layer of primer, then you can use Citadel base. And Citadel has their own primers as well. They have different effects, sparkly effects, neon effects, vomit, blood. The Citadel is used a lot in Warhammer and miniature work, but you can also use this for figures too. You just have to be aware that there's a system at work. Josh, what's it like using Army Painter?
It's pretty good. It's actually really pretty easy. They're pretty opaque, so you don't have to do a bunch of layers, and they go on pretty smooth because of they got a good viscosity to them. But what I like using now is I'm not here. I'm in my old studio, not the one on the other side of the house. But it's 𝕝𝐿𝐿 makes a line, 𝕝𝐿𝐿 Air something that's specifically for airbrushing. Yeah, but it works perfect for brush paint because it's already kind of pretty thin to that good kind of consistency. So it's not ever really thick or clunky or anything like that. So I like using that. And then I'm trying to remember who the other company is that came out with one, and they have really, really bright colors. Fuck. I can't. Oh shit. I can't cuss, right? Or can I cuss?
After 20 seconds, we can cuss. I
don't mind.
I hit that thing on YouTube, not for kids. Put your kids to sleep or take your kids out to a concert. They'll learn something. Shout out to Tamiya. I use a lot of Tamiya products too. So here are my Tamiya tweezers, right? Yeah, and I have Tamiya spray varnish as well for dull coats, matte coats, that kind of stuff. Tamiya does good work, but be careful because Tamiya isn't always acrylic. Tamiya uses alcohol-based paints at times, and they'll use other things. Hold on, Tony, I got you.
I don't mess around. You guys are speaking to the choir. I use Citadel. Citadel's some of the best paint around. They're a little pricey, but there's so many different kick-ass colors. And then 𝕝𝐿𝐿. I'm not sure. Do you say it with an accent? 𝕝𝐿𝐿 or 𝕝𝐿𝐿? Josh, I don't know. But 𝕝𝐿𝐿's awesome, and I'll make that whatever. I need to get in Army Painter because Josh likes it, and Dreadnought Ryan uses it a lot too.
Yeah. Now, Tony, you have the layers. So when you use that, can you put yours up again?
Which one?
The Citadel layers.
Yeah, the Citadel layers right there.
Yeah, and I have the base. So a base you put on beneath the layers. The layers go on top. So once you do like a primer and paints, you can actually do layers and have either contrast or accentuate. So that's the difference. So you want to be careful what you get, whether it's a base, whether it's layer, whether it's effect, whether it's primer, whether it's a wash, right? Hold on, I'll grab a wash.
Getting crazy, yeah. Look at that. Look at that S shield. That is freaking tiny.
All right. So right here, and I'm gonna have to solo myself again so I can start painting. So this is 𝕝𝐿𝐿 metal color.
Yeah.
And this is once again their gunmetal gray. So I can use this. There's a difference between their metal color. You can hear the rattle.
Yeah.
There's a ball bearing inside. And then a different gunmetal gray. So a lot of times I'll use different versions of the same color to accentuate and motivate each other, right? So I may end up doing this, and I may end up taking like a cheap brush like this, and then dry brushing. And dry brushing is when like you put paint down on paper, like construction paper, newspaper you have running around, and you want to get a thin layer, and then you can just use it to highlight the edges and the details with basically semi-dry layers of paint with a cheap brush. Nothing fancy. You want to talk about fancy? This is fancy. Hold on. So this is a detail brush, and I'll be using this a lot for like red eye dots, optics, scopes, ball bearings, rivets, when you got to get really fine detail. So you can already see the difference. You can see the difference, right? So if you're just starting out, you can get something basic, right? All right.
Yeah. Johnny says use your girlfriend's makeup brushes. Better get a girlfriend first.
Yeah, man, I'm working on that for real. But she better be down. She better be down with this, man. I ain't changing. This is as good as it gets, but it ain't gonna get worse.
Oh, Ray says he used 𝐓𝐄 acrylics.
Okay, I've heard of 𝐓𝐄. I haven't used it yet. Bricks.
I have not used that. Yeah, that is from the man, the myth, the legend, Ray Murphy, 𝐓𝐄 acrylics. Okay.
Blitz says,
"Shut up, Ray."
I used apple barrel English ivy green when I went to get a grunt green. Blends in well with Hasbro's other OD greens. Okay, nice. As you can see here, like this is once again highlighting. This is Marine Corps drab. So I have to be, and I only have a little bit of this left. So I don't use this unless the figure's really special. But this used to be one of my favorites to use for Joe's military figures. This is once again Model Master. This is a defunct brand. It's not made anymore. Tester canceled it for reasons I will never understand. Pure Soul, what's up, man? Yes, the Terror Drome is back up in this bitch for real. So once again, Vallejo, short for Acrylicos Vallejo, AV.
Vallejo.
Yeah. Don't worry about that, man. I say grab some cheap figures, get some figures on sale, and just try it out. You can try with, Motu figures. They're really cheap. A friend of mine does great work with Motu customs and whatnot. Blitz says, "I wish I stocked up on my they're flat. That was the best spray for flat varnish. Model Master varnish was the best, and it's gone now." Ray Murphy says Tony's Irish accent makes start to sneak in now. And yeah, he knows he used a lot. Tony, say again.
Ray, how you doing, brother? Nice to see you here.
Top of the morning to you, Ray. Nico Tronis.
Scotch-Brite. Here you go. This is advice from Gun Buddy himself. He said, the stuff's too smooth. I mean, look at that. That thing is really smooth to print from Teflon.
That's cool, man. Can you bring it closer?
Yeah, let me see if I can get it up there.
Yeah, there we go.
There it is. Yeah, I gotta start painting that bad boy. And I never really prime, but if it's too smooth, Gun Buddy said, hey, get the Scotch-Brite pad and scuff it some. You scuff it, make it a little rough. It'll take the paint better.
Yeah. Nico Tronis is saying dollar store eyeshadow is all mica powders. Don't spend $12-15 on those Tamiya weathering pastels when you can get a spectrum of the rainbow for $5. Brick something says he's been exploring different brands for different uses, playing with Vallejo. Liquitex is great. I have the glow in the dark that who was asking about glow in the dark earlier? Eric Thurman. Yeah, Liquitex. Yeah, Liquitex has good glow in the dark stuff. It has good iridescent neon, that kind of stuff. Some really trippy colors. Liquitex is good stuff. Jay Astro, you're too kind. Extreme talent overload.
Hey, thank you.
You gentlemen talk amongst yourselves. I got to make a pit stop, so be entertaining. I'll be back.
Do your thing, yeah. Hey.
Yeah, be entertaining, Tony. Stop being so
dull. Here we go. I'm starting to get into detail work. I'm trying to pay attention to both chats. It's funny. He'll post something, it'll say Tony. I'm like, I didn't say that, but I put it to where when Genghis talks to the chat, it says by Genghis, hopefully it works. And on YouTube, on my stream on Tony's Figs, I'll comment there and try to look at try to look up the chat in there. Yeah, the green scrubby. Nice, Eric. Yep. Uh-huh. Jason S. Yep. Old painting acrylics for figures. Yes, acrylics. Never use enamel on figures. So yeah, I'm gonna get into this S shield, this Superman's S shield, with some Vallejo lemon yellow. I want that shit to stick out. Green scrubby. Johnny say he's painting garden gnomes right now. Gotta do what you gotta do, brother.
Painting garden gnomes.
Garden gnomes.
Is that like a sub team or something?
Yeah. They got little ruckuses instead of motorcycles.
Yeah.
Okay, now I gotta put some water in my paint. If I do old school, I need a dropper. Oh, you say just put some water in
just
your.
Dip your brush in there, and then it'll pick up one drop and drop it.
There you go. That's a good thing. Yeah, I'm a champ at that. You drop a single drop, it goes all over the place. Yeah, we usually thin out the paints because they come really thick out of the bottle.
That's why I recommend that airbrush paint, because they never come out thick. They're always the right consistency.
Yeah, you want to get them at least like milk or a little thinner than.
Yeah, milk.
You know, it's just you gotta like really mess with it. And see, when I'm doing yellow, I'll go over the red parts of the X. You know what? I'm gonna get my magnifiers on and look like a nerd.
Or your spectacles.
Hey, right here. Look at y'all. I use these. These are jeweler's glasses for paint work like this. I use this. I think DC Customs uses them all the time. I can't remember how much it was, but I can look them up. They're jeweler's glasses for their jewelry work and working on watches and everything. So
right.
You really want to get that detail work. It had a light right here. I might need a battery, but I have this big ass donut light above me, and there's a bunch of different lenses. See, watch, look. I'll even show you. Let me see.
Yeah, they got different magnifications, right?
Yeah, here's the different magnifications that you can get. You can see how some are thicker, some are thinner, and it all depends on what you want. You test them out, and you just go for it, man. And as long as you can see what you're doing, that's what I use to paint eyeballs. So
yeah,
it works pretty damn good.
I'm gonna give me some of those.
Yeah.
All right, getting some good stuff in the chat, man. People, I guess the painting is catching because people are getting into it. Jason S says, been painting acrylics for years. Johnny's painting garden gnomes. Bobby Roll is doing Eevee the Range Viper with a head he got from Loki Wartooth and a Valkyrie body. Blitz swears by Vallejo Air. I got an airbrusher. Gun Bunny, I'm going to be hollering at you, man, because I'm going to be making that Desert Tan vamp. I'm doing it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. GI Bro uses the same glasses as you, Tony. And
Rich,
yeah.
Uh-huh.
Getting questions answered. And my bad. Don't let me talk over y'all, man. Y'all got something to say.
No.
Please.
Don't mind me. The light still does work, but it's not as powerful as it's looking. Yeah. But yeah,
I'm working on figures and painting accessories. Oh yeah. Hold on a second.
That's a good question, Jason. But
what's the question?
I'm not sure. I have not messed with airbrushing yet. Me and Marauder Rubin talked about that not too long ago. I know you guys know him. We're straight up paintbrush guys.
You gotta use an airbrush, man. You gotta step it up.
I know, for real.
Be careful, I know should have cracking my ass on this show. All right. So here's what I use. This is an airbrush I got from Amazon. But I may need something else for that vamp. I mean, Gun Bunny, do I need something more robust than this?
I think so. I had got one of those just to try them out off of Amazon as well. And it did good for like maybe about 2 hours worth of use. And then after that, it just kind of shit out. So I ended up getting a It's just sort of like a basic universal airbrush by 𝐓𝐄𝐑𝐑𝐑𝐿, and it's got like a trigger. It doesn't have, it's not a double action on top. It's got a trigger action on it. And then I got the smallest quiet compressor from Testers. I think it was Testers. I have to see. It's like I said, it's in the other studio, but I ended up doing that. And that 𝐓𝐄𝐑𝐑𝐿 one was maybe like, I think like $80, and it was about the same for that small compressor. So, you know, for around one,
so
you could get.
What was the other brand called again? Called 𝐓𝐄𝐑𝐑𝐿?
𝐓𝐄𝐑𝐑𝐿, 𝐓𝐓𝐑𝐑𝐓.
Okay.
They got like the color of like Tony's palette right there, that lime green. That's like the color of like their handles and stuff. They got like that, like the rubberized color is that green.
Yeah.
Lime green.
I see it. The stuff's not cheap though. That is what it is. Let me share a screen.
Yeah, that's the one that I got, just like that.
All right. I'll keep that in mind. I may have to save up some dough.
Yeah, they might. Check it out. Because they got different models, and so they're gonna have a model that's cheaper than that, but that's that's basically the same. It's the same setup, but it's like the needle and stuff inside is different. So
yeah.
It's more of a universal size as opposed to something detailed like that, like a fine line one.
Now this also needs a compressor.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
This is the airbrush, but it still needs the compressor.
Yeah. So you got to use a compressor for a regular airbrush. Yeah.
All right.
And you'll have
different
PSIs that you got to work at and stuff like that. Yeah.
All right, man. I'll save up my pennies because
the version that I have is the cheaper version of that. It's not as expensive as that. It's about half the price of that.
Okay.
So it's a gravity feed as well, but it's off to the side. It's not on top.
Oh, what the bowl or the?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you get what you pay for. So I'm seeing a lot of stuff for $200. I'm not seeing they're $100. Here's an airbrushing system kit for $100. So it comes with a mini compressor. It's not 𝐓𝐄𝐑𝐿.
No, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, no, that's not 𝐓𝐿. I don't know. That's Master.
No. Yeah. Let me go ahead and go back. I wasn't seeing anything under that brand.
If you're just starting out, you only need like a single action. So you go back up a little bit. Oh, wait, yeah. Fuck. You did. I just saw it. I don't know if I was up or down. Keep going.
Let me go back up. So this is the top.
Yeah, because I don't remember mine being that much. I wouldn't have paid that much.
I mean, stuff has just gone up. You know what I'm saying? So, and there's also sales and stuff. I'll shop around because, like I said, I'm making that Vant Desert Tan, and that means airbrushing. But I'm gonna have to see if I can find one for a good price.
Yeah,
because this shit is sky high right here.
Yeah, it's
nozzle kits. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember it being that expensive, but
yeah, I take that shit apart and rattle can that bitch.
Yeah,
I mean,
probably. I mean, that may be cheaper. But this is what I'm going to use for figures, for when I want to avoid that brush strokes. But I do pretty good. And I'm about to show you my technique to avoid stuff looking like strokes and whatnot.
Punk with Toys in the house, Legend Series in the house. What's up?
Thank you for joining us.
What's up, gentlemen?
Right. So Gun Bunny, what's the difference between like these nozzles and like this canister here that you put in the air paints and everything else?
So some that you'll have where it's gravity fed like that, where the actual weight of it. So the only thing that'll be different will be different sizes. So you can spray different amounts. You'll have different like cup sizes. But you can either have it where it's gravity fed like that, where the weight of the paint pushes it through, and then the suction of the paint of the air as it pushes out grabs the paint and takes it, or you have suction which is at the bottom, where it's suction fed, so it'll have the jar at the bottom, and so it sucks it up as it's pushing it out. But that's usually like a if I'm not mistaken, on a double action, which is where you got to press down for air and then let me go for it. You press down for air, and then you pull it back to add the paint. So you can actually mess with the atomization of the paint based off of how much air paint ratio. I use just a single action. That trigger one that I have is just a single action, because what I paint is usually a big vehicle or something like that. I don't need to go anything like that. Yeah. See, like, yeah, if you had like a really big job like that, like if you were gonna, you could probably paint a fender of a car or something like that. You know what I mean? Like if you had to, do like detail work on the fender of a car, something like that. But if you're gonna paint something big, like a whale, like if you're gonna do like a custom whale or something like that, and you needed a lot of whatever it is that color was that you mixed, then you got a cup big enough to hold it on.
So if I wanted to do, is this big enough for the vamp, or do I still need something more powerful than this?
No, you wouldn't even need that much paint for the vamp, depending on how many coats you gave it. But okay. No, I wouldn't think you would. You just got to charge up that little mini compressor that's underneath it. It's got that USB charger or whatever. Yeah. And yeah, you should be able to get through the vamp with that one.
We'll see how it goes. I'll document it, and if it's not, then I'll just.
And if not, if you look up testers, they sell canned air, like canned compressed air. So if you don't have a compressor, you got to do something that's where it's quiet, like in your apartment or something like that. It's compressed air that has a hookup to the top, and then that feeds through a hose to your airbrush, so you can just tap into that kind of canned air and then use that to paint with.
All right, so, yeah. Let me see if I can find that real quick, and just to show the audience, testers, canned air. Yeah. Yeah. Sort of like Spaceballs.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's sort of like President Scrooge's drawer of canned air. Yeah.
All right. So yeah, about $8-9. You can go to a hobby shop and probably get it.
Yeah.
Airbrush propellant, Aztec.
Yeah, so that way, if you don't, it's a cheaper alternative to a big compressor, and also if you're in like I said, like a apartment or condo or something like that, or a townhouse where you don't want to make too much noise.
Yeah,
you can use that, and it's pretty silent.
All right, yeah, allows for airbrushing remotely when no compressor or electricity is available. Provides enough propellant to complete several small projects. Okay. Ozone safe, noiseless, making it ideal for film and photo shoots. Airbrush makeup, nail painting, face body painting, automotive touch-up, hobbies, and more. Learn something every day.
Yes, every day.
All right, how's your shit coming along?
Shitty.
Yeah.
I hate yellow.
Why?
Because it sucks.
What did you put underneath it?
Jack shit.
Well, that's why.
You got to use the white colors. I stuffed it. So if you're doing light colors, that's why you need the white primer to make it pop. Yep. And then the gray primer is neutral, right?
Yeah.
Especially on this 3D printed item I have, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. Otherwise, you're gonna end up putting like 1,000 coats to get it opaque. You gotta put that white primer down. Or someone even suggested pink one time, to try pink, and then it'll help brighten the yellow.
Mm-hmm.
All right, it's go time. So once again, man, I can't believe I'm showing y'all this. I don't show nobody this shit.
What?
Okay.
Let me show your chonies.
This is my paint collection.
Oh yeah, yeah.
All right. So really quick, let me go ahead and show y'all how this stuff breaks down without dropping all this all over my laptop. So I have different sets. This is, for example, the Vallejo black and white set. I like Vallejo. Once you invest in the system, it's good to stay in that system. White, ivory, deck tan, all that stuff, right? Natural, neutral gray, dark gray, and then black. So you can do shades. This is good for crevices. You can add dimensionality, even in a static piece. Learned this a lot from 𝐓𝐄𝐑�𝐴, our good friend Giles Gifford, who is now retired from the game. But I learned a lot. Once again, Liquitex. I am not a snob, and when I want, different glows, different colors, and stuff like that, So this is their fluorescence. So I use Liquitex for their fluorescence. The girls love this, man. Once I show them this, it's on. They love it.
Giles will come back after he's done messing with that Warhammer stuff.
Well, shout out to Warhammer, man, because Warhammer's good.
Yeah.
So I have some Tamiya sprays once again, these are for plastics. So if you have model.
Shout out to Wraith Mace.
Yeah.
So Wraith Mace is on the mend. He just had some surgery going.
Once again, I have a lot. When you're using a lot of primer, sometimes like for different colors, I'll have a small amount. So I only have a little bit of the red primer that'll go straight onto plastic. But with gray, I just get the big bottle. Some people, they get even bigger bottles. This is 200 milliliters. Some people get 600 milliliters. Some people, they just get jugs, depending on what you need. So this is a gray primer. If you're priming something, you will pretty much almost always be using gray. Tony, that Superman S was already primed, right? It was already primed gray?
No, it's just the 3D print. I should have put some primer on it. I might mess with it later. I'm just trying to see if this will work with my cheating style.
Okay. I love diecast. I'm a big diecast fan. So some of the stuff, I still have enamels from Tester. These are not acrylic. These are enamels. So for old school model heads, railroad guys, planes, trains, automobiles, that kind of stuff, they will still use enamel. And I will still use enamel if I have, say, I'm going to touch up Hot Wheels or something like that, right?
You could use enamel on that vamp.
So what?
You said you could use enamel on that vamp if you wanted to.
Wait, like where at? Like which applications?
Just prime it with like an automotive primer from like Duplicolor, like a self-etching primer, and then it'll hold up to like enamel spray. Just like a model kit.
Yeah.
I
didn't think about that. Yeah. Instead of airbrushing acrylic, I could just have a gray primer spray and then use beige enamel. And that's that. And it'll have the look.
Yeah, and just do like a flat dull coat or a satin coat on there.
Yeah.
That would work. Yeah, because the from what I can tell, the plastic is pretty pretty comparable to like the body of the vamp anyway.
How much was that Vallejo kit, KJ?
I'm sorry. Huh?
How much was that Vallejo kit?
So the black and white I got on sale for like $16, but usually it's like 25, 30.
Oh,
a Vallejo bottle is usually $5, maybe even $6. I've spent as much as $10 to get the right color I wanted to get.
Was that plastic case just what you put them in, or was that a kit to buy? That big old plastic case you just showed us.
Oh, this is Art Bin. So this is an Art Bin case.
Oh, okay. So you just throw them in it. Okay, I thought that was like.
But I have different tubs and whatnot in the same case.
Oh, I got you.
So this is where I keep a lot of my Model Master still. And like I said, when it comes to Model Master, I use it sparingly because you just can't get any more. Some of this stuff is 8-10 years old, and I've had to put in ball bearings and different thinner solutions just to keep it in play.
Yeah.
So a lot of this stuff is like from way back. I used to do a lot of Star Wars painting, Star Wars miniatures. So that's why if I have any Model Master left, it's because of that. And like I was able to get these before they went out, basically. And then once again, one of my secret weapons.
This is what I'd be looking like. See,
you look like a jeweler.
So it's so you see this is black primer, but it's almost damn black white. So you see the separation. That's how long it's been since I've used this shit. So I actually need to shake this shit up.
Shake it, baby. 1, 2, 3.
All I want to do is do my zoom.
Zoom,
that helped, but it probably still needs more. So now it's kind of back to black. And once again, because this is primer, I can put this straight on plastic, straight on whatever.
Right.
Small for the camera.
Fuck you
Let
guys.
me holler at the chat real quick. DJ Mr. McFly says, "What's up, fellas?"
That was freaking ugly as hell.
Yeah, we're like totally in AV mode right now. Fool, we told you this shit years ago, Trav. That's okay though, man. Yeah, I still love you, man.
Yeah, come on. Murphy.
Tamiya. Blitz says he's used Tamiya and automotive rattle cans. Pretty good results. Definitely want to step up to an airbrush. This airbrush shit is expensive, man. I'm thinking about taking Gun Bunny's idea and just going straight to Desert 10 enamel for the Mark II.
Yeah.
Keith says, KB 𝕤𝕣𝕠𝕣 says, this stream is turning quite into a custom one-on-one video for all of us to reference. Tony, how long have we been talking about doing this shit, bro?
Oh, man, a few years, right? Since I began on the Terrordrome on ATKM, Toy Kind of Mood.
Yeah.
Holler out to Travis, holler to Spec and Baldy and Bobby.
All those dudes, man. Those are my motherfucking dudes, right? So
holding it down. Let me hold it down, though. We try and see what's going on. See what else.
And once again, I
Jason
use different washes. So where did I put it? All right.
Who has my stapler? Who has my stapler? You got my stapler?
So once you put on primer and then paint, you can use washes. And what washes allow you to do is you can do different dirt effects. So I have a dark wash for dark dirt, and you want to put dark washes over light colors. You want to put light washes over dark colors. So if I have Night Force and they have like dirt and sand and shit, you want to use something like this. This is Desert Dust from Vallejo. Once again, Vallejo system. I use the Vallejo system. Others use the Citadel system. Others use the Army Painter system. You can blend them, but you have to know what you're doing if you're going to blend different elements from different systems. They can work together. And then this one is Oiled Earth. I use Oiled Earth a lot. I may have to get another one of these. So when you have like dirt figures, wartime figures and whatnot, you want that desert sand or you want that dark earth. But once again, you want to contrast. Light over dark, dark over light.
I'm learning so much here.
Oh, you know this shit already, dude. Come on.
No, I need a... Damn, this little thing, I didn't know this thing was going to kick my ass. You need primer, like Gun Bunny was saying.
You may have to start over. I've done that. You take a toothbrush to that shit and just start over.
Yeah, no big deal. I just want to see if I can cheat. But like you say, I don't want to end up with 1,000 coats.
And in this right here is my pride and joy. So this is where I keep the bulk of my Vallejo kits. And this is what Johnny said he has too.
That's the kit I'm talking about. How much was that bad boy?
This one I forget, but I got a lot. Mostly what I got on sale. So that's what lets the collection go further.
Yeah.
And spray, and last longer. J. Patrick Biddix says, super beginner, just want to do some paint app work on a Baroness, make a custom chameleon with some red. What should I start with? I like Vallejo red primer because you can skip a step. Once you put on red primer, if you can find this at a good price, then you can put on other reds. So for example, here is just a red. You'll be using that a lot if you'll be painting reds, and that's a good red to use.
That's what I got in my hand right here. Yeah.
There's also Scarlet, which is a bit bolder. Pops a lot too. And I would say if you're going to use Scarlet, instead of painting over red primer, I would actually put on white primer and then use Scarlet.
Thin coats all day.
This is black red, and so if you want a darker red, you can use that as well. So this is already darkened. But sometimes if you want to darken something, you can take a little mouthwash cup or a little cup like this and do it by drops. So I'll do 1 drop of black, 9 drops, 2 drops of black, 8 drops, 3 drops of black, 7 drops, and so on. That's the best way. It's not exactly 10, 20, 30%, but it's close enough. But if you can get it pre-mixed like this, you can also do that too. What using different reds lets you do, right? It lets you control the texture. It lets you control the dimensionality. This is flat red. So it won't have the pop or the sheen that regular red has. This has already been dull. So this is like their matte red, right?
Yep.
Man, I'm gonna have to go out and get some. This is the antithesis of getting some. Like, I'm gonna go to a bar after this.
Yeah.
All right. Dark vermilion. This is a good one too. This is good for fantasy figures. Blood. If you want blood on the face, I recommend dark vermilion for that.
Yeah, because blood is freaking dark and thick.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So this one is a good example. So this one's leather brown, but this is paint, right? I also have, where is it? Desert 10. Woo! I'm about to run out. So I have, hold on a second. I have desert leather brown surface primer. So this is what I'm going to use. At first, I was going to use this. This is German red brown. So German red brown is just a little bit more interesting. And you can see I have a big bottle. I use this a lot for wooden handles, for gun handles, that kind of stuff, right? So we're using German red brown. But just to show you just the basics, I'm going to use leather brown surface primer. It's going to go directly onto the plastic and directly onto the resin from gridiron for that underbarrel. Where is it? Where do I have that? Oh, man, I'm going insane. Anyway, that's what's going on. Oh, right, it's on here. I already have it set up for painting. So the underbarrel of this is going to be brown. And I'm going to use leather brown primer. And depending on how it looks, I'm going to motivate it with additional layers of leather brown paint. But I'm going to put on the primer before I put on the paint.
Right.
And then I'm going to go out and get some digits.
Then you're going to go out and strike out. Oh!
Do you want to see my paint collection? I have so many paints!
You want to see my toys?
Do you know the difference between enamels and acrylics?
You like my magnifiers?
Wait, don't leave! Anyway, let's stop. Okay.
Ooh, I better be careful.
Enough talk. So how's your stuff coming along? Josh, how's the putty work going?
It's pretty good. Getting there little by little. You just got to kind of build it up, the layers, because it's like hair, so you got to kind of build it up. I'm not really good at using this stuff. I don't use it very often, so you just got to kind of keep messing with it till it gets close enough, and then you can kind of like Dremel shit out of it and kind of do like subtractive detailing.
All right.
But it's fun to mess with.
Let's see. You know what? We got people rocking with us, man. I appreciate y'all. Shout out to the homie Vlad, man. This dude's a fantastic artist. Go ahead and follow my dude. Hold on a second.
Vlad, what up?
Yeah, man. We've been planning this for a long time. I gotta show some love to Vlad real quick because he and his missus have been doing a fantastic work with their comics and everything else. You go follow my dude and let me know if this is a bad idea. Tell me to stop, but too late. Go ahead and follow my dude, Vlad_cartoonist. Shout out to Cartoonist 𝐻𝐿. Lots of love, lots of great art. Follow his newsletter. Make more comics. Have a great time, man. Thanks for joining us, man. These two are two of my favorite human beings on this planet. Vlad.
Hey now.
Yeah. All right. Now I got to paint. Shout out to the homie Trey. What's up, man? Thanks for rocking with us. Back at you, bro. Much love. Pierogi says, I worked at a phone center, took orders for a craft store. A dude used to call for a specific color yarn because it was great for the hair. He said it really creepy over and over.
Oh,
I have some bad mother tattoos on the way, decals on the way for the Vamp Mark II, but I need some additional. I need the scorpions for that.
Yes, you do. The scorpion with the blade.
I know, man.
That's right.
Why don't you paint them on?
I am not that good. I am using decals. I will pay money. So here's the Mark II. Now, depending on who you order from, you can get the 𝕝𝕜𝕣𝕠 from Pixie's design. As far as I know, Gridiron, they have their own aesthetic. So they're not doing like the mark to 𝕝𝕜𝕣𝕠, but they have a lot of dope stuff. They have a autocannon, and that's literally why I'm painting that vamp desert tan. I'm going to try to match the Gridiron tan. We'll see how it goes. But you can see those scorpions, right? And this is Canadian, so there's actually Canadian flags on this one. I need to get
really?
Yeah. So I need to get American flags, and I need the stars facing forward on each side. So one will have the stars on the left, and then the other will have the stars on the right. Because the flag, you always want the stars going toward battle. So that's why the flag is. Oh, go ahead, Tony.
No, yeah, face forward on the flag, on the stars, yeah.
Yeah. So I was torn because I wasn't sure if I wanted to go brown. Because frankly, going brown is like more woodland, and it's not just flat out desert storm, right? So I like both. I'm not making a brown one. I'm going desert tan because Gridiron has like I said, the autocannon, the heavy weapons trailer in tan, the desert howitzer. So I may just get like a full tan system and not wait on Hasbro to make it. Now that 46 DP decal, Bad Mother sent me some white ones, but I'm going to ask them to make me some black ones to go with the tan. So we'll see how it goes. So stay tuned to Terrordrome because I'm going all in and I am trying not to screw this all up.
Yeah, baby. Do this. Yeah, this don't come out right. And this, guys, this could be, I'm doing this to show you the harder way of doing this. It might be, you know, I might have to, like they say, do it over again. It's coming out okay, but I'm not liking it because I did not use primer first.
Tony, Toyomic Displays is asking how's that Cobra Sergeant Slaughter coming?
Oh, I'm not even started on that. I'm still doing the Superman stuff. That's Slaughter is a Cobra guy. That's right. Yeah, no, I'm gonna tell DJ I'm gonna have to strip the paint off this with some Winsor Newton and get it all down. Not too much, just he can't the Cobra logo is kind of gunked up. That's why I want to strip the paint off this bad boy.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what? I'd rather just make mine because I think I have a better control of the shade of tan than Hasbro, and I get that deep into it. Blitz was asking me about Bad Mother doing vamp decals, and wouldn't you know it, they are. So let me share a screen, and then I can actually get into the mix because I've been sitting here for an hour and not doing shit.
No, you're doing good, man. You're handling it. You're holding it down.
I'm trying to. But you see that this is for the green vamp, the white decals, right?
Yeah.
And the way that Bad Mother does it is that he'll put on white squares, so then you can put on the black stuff over it. So this is like for the headlights, and if you have other things that need to go on, you can put on the white stripe first, and then you put on the other decals just to make it stand out.
Yeah, that's what we had to do with. I think I had to do that with me and Johnny. Had to do that with Doc. Maybe I had to put white down for his shoulder badges and his shoulder patches. I think I'm not sure. One of them I did. But yeah, Jeff. I think is Johnny still here? Jeff. I think it's Jeff at Bad Mother Tattoos and Customs. He's awesome, man. I mean, you can email him. Hey, I need Ricondo's patch. I was gonna have him do something. I was gonna make a I can't remember what it was, but he did some biker patches and stuff, and then you have to put the white down first for it to stand out. And
you see the stripes. The stripes go on, and they're gonna go over that chevron next to G.I. Joe.
Yeah.
Right? So, but holler at Bad Mother Tattoos and Customs. The dude does great work. I am a human being. Really fucking or whatever. Okay.
What?
No, they had me do I had to sign in and whatnot.
Oh, I see. Oh, Pasta Pierogi was asking for his weekly show. We don't know yet. Pierogi, because my schedule is all twacked up.
Same here, man. I literally got off
EMT.
work, took a piss, and then got ready to do all this stuff. Like it's hard to do this stuff.
Yeah, I work on a 911 ambulance, and our schedule is weird. I'll do 24 on, 24 off, 24 on, 24 off, 24 on, then 4 days off in a row. So it skews each week. I never have the same days off.
Yeah.
So
this is Bad Mother Tattoos and Customs page. Check this dude out. Dude does great work, otherwise known as 87 Spuds. Cobra logos, tattoos, props, all sorts of stuff. 112, 118, 1/6 scale. It's all over the place. APCs, awe strikers, water moccasins, you name it. Toxic labels. Go ahead.
He did my custom for the custom APC that I made. He made me a custom set of decals for it. He did the decal water moccasin, and I got a set for my Wolverine, but I never put him on yet. I haven't put him on yet, but he's pretty much all I use for like the Cobra logos and all that stuff.
Same here.
Yeah. Do you guys use it for like DC stuff too, or what? Just to
I do.
Okay. I only do GI Joe stuff, so I don't do anything else but classified.
Okay.
Well, excuse me there, John.
If you're a 1/6 collector, you can use this too. If you have 112 tattoos, you can put them on 118 scales on their back instead of their arms, and so forth and so on, right?
I want to look and see if he does any superhero logos, because on the table and chairs I just did, I want to see if he could do water slide decal. Well, yeah, there's Superman right there. I'm gonna just do I'm gonna get the big 7, because there's only 8 chairs to that table from who did I get it from? Who did I say it was from? Oh, WS3D Designs did my Justice League of America table and chairs. So I want each chair to have a logo of the hero that's going to sit on it, like Superman, Batman, Aquaman, Wonder Woman. They're going to have their logo on the back of their chair.
If you want that Eagle Globe anchor, you can go to Bad Mother Tattoos. You can take off that tampo off of gung-ho and then put this on in your writer's ring. And there's even different versions of that too. A lot of people went to Bad Mother Tattoo for that. Tony,
all right.
When you do your Daredevil thing, you can use this.
Yeah, I have them. I have them already, brother. All right, Punk. See ya. Hit that like button. He is out.
Oh, he's out, man? Oh, man, I thought you were going to stay with us, man. All right. So for cutting out the decals, you can use this. I had to be very careful. This is an X-Acto knife. This fucking knife right here has cut me more times than I'll care to admit.
Oh, my God. Don't tell me about that. Yep.
All right. I'm going to be using this because I'm going to use this as part of cracking the Rock figures. So we'll see how that goes. But first, I'm going to show you this gridiron. So I'm going to take leather brown surface primer. I'm going to put it in this cup. I'm only using a few drops because I'm only going to do that underbarrel before I do the stock or the scope. 2, 3. Might do some more. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. Just a little bit. I don't need much. I already know what I'm going to do.
Just a little bit.
Basic brush, nothing fancy. Just getting stuff started. I have a cup of water that I'm not going to spill on my laptop.
You just jinxed it.
I also have some newspaper off to the side that I'm going to take off the excess water. So you see I already have a nice little coat on this brush for the primer.
Ooh, that's tough. I got to touch up that, but Yeah, it looks rough. We'll see how it comes out.
I already have this clamped down.
Nice.
So I'm going to go ahead and start painting.
Woo!
The primer is going directly onto the barrel.
Yeah, definitely will invest in some Vallejo primer or whatever primer.
Yeah.
Where the doggies at, Josh?
They're right here.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. They're right here.
Where's your puppy? Where's your puppy? Let me see.
Come on, up. Oh, here's one.
There he is. That's awesome. What's that one's name?
His name's Spoonie G.
That's Spoonie? Oh, I remember Spoonie G, dude.
Spoonie G.
The rapper. Hey, Spoonie, you looking right at the camera.
Mm-hmm.
Spoonie G. Ooh.
How does that logo adhere to whatever it's going to go on, Tony? Just gonna glue it?
I think he's gonna glue it. Yeah, Teflon. So I just got some more touch ups. I'm gonna let it dry and mess with it again, but it is not coming out too bad. But he's gonna put it on the chest of something. He might use a magnet or something. But yeah, it doesn't. It just has the back is just nothing.
So what do you guys think about this?
That looks good. I like that detail.
Nice.
So this is the first coat. I'm going to let this air dry. I have a hair dryer that I can plug in to motivate it. But when you do that, hold on. I'm going to solo you, Tony.
Oh, it's just when you don't put primer, it's going to come out a little rough. So I might have to mess with it again and get some primer. But I just wanted to do an experiment with this a little bit. So without primer. So I might do it over, but I might be able to salvage it and do a little bit more detailed work with the yellow. We shall see.
Awesome. Gun Bunny, McFly is asking, what are you working on? He joined us a little late.
Oh, I was working on sculpting the hair for this head for Cold Slither Zartan. So I just did like.
Oh, nice. That's how it looks, dude. Yeah, we saw it yesterday.
Yes, just for the. This is just like the first layer, and then I got to sand this down and kind of detail it, and then I got to put more hair on top, so it kind of looks like the layers of hair.
Okay.
But,
Cold Slither.
Cold Slither, yeah. That's for old Baldy locks right there.
All right. So right now,
Baldy?
like I said, I'm going to let this dry off a little bit, and I'm going to go ahead and get some gray primer ready because I'm going to paint the stock gray, and then on top of that gray, once I put on that primer, I will be using gunmetal gray for the stock.
Nice. I got some guns I need painted. I'm gonna send them to you, kid.
Look, man, you know you can paint. Stop lying. Hey, everybody, don't forget to holler at me and Tony and Gun Bunny Customs, Gun Bunny Customs 4302 on YouTube. Holler at us, man. Give us some likes, show some love.
I'm gonna go get some paper towels, beer back.
All right.
Come on. Come on, fat girl.
Hey, Bobby Behar, thanks for joining us, man. Like and subscribe. And don't forget to holler at my dude, Geeks Have Game. I used to write for Geeks Have Game way back in the day. So holler at these dudes. They got a lot of great stuff. Let me share my screen real quick. They had a great show yesterday where they talked about the best movies. Check out that stream. These guys are awesome. GHG, Human Growth Hormone. Just kidding. Geeks Have Game. Mega J Retro was a guest last night. It was a lot of fun. Check them out. I was on one of their episodes. We were talking about the aftermath of San Diego Comic-Con. Check out all that stuff. These guys have been in the game for a long time. Bobby is also on TikTok as Toy Kind of Mood Reviews. Sort of our man on the ground as far as TikTok goes. I'll be on TikTok for the wrong reasons, but you got to check out Toy Kind of Mood. My bad. Geeks Have Game Reviews. Geeks Have Game Reviews. So it's been rechristened. Check out that stuff. It's going to be awesome, man. Hey, Bobby, why not both? Just saying. Just saying. You got toys in one hand, films, comics, and TV on the other. Just saying. Just saying. So, yes, I'm going to paint the handles. So, once again, I have gray primer. So, let me go ahead and get that out. There's also this. This is another secret weapon. This is liquid mask. So, you can paint on liquid mask and then once it dries, then you can paint over that stuff and you can use that to avoid painting stuff. So, instead of using masking tape or carpenter's tape, you can actually paint this stuff on. So, if I wanted to, say, for example, not paint over something on the vamp when I airbrush it, I would put on liquid mask like over the G.I. Joe decals or whatever, right? And then you would airbrush, paint, or whatever. But yeah, liquid mask, I swear by it. Do not leave the bottle open. Open it, use it, close it, or you'll end up buying another bottle.
You like the way that works, KJ? I've never used that.
Yeah, I like it because I can, like I said, I can get real detailed with it.
Yeah.
Let it dry with the air.
Just peel it off with the scalpel or what?
Yeah. You can use like a little. You can use the putty scraper, or you can just use your thumbs or whatever. But yeah, just be careful. Just whatever you're doing, because it can take off paint. It can take stuff off, and then you can repaint that kind of stuff. So it's all this stuff is layers.
Might have to try it.
So now I'm going to grab gray primer, and then I'm going to paint this stock. This is air dried a little bit. It's still drying, and I can, like I said, I can use a hair dryer.
Yeah.
Right. But I just wanted to give that underbarrel something special. So now let's use gray primer for the stock, and then I can move on to the rock figure.
I need to get something else to work.
Say what?
Said I need to get something else to work on. Oh, I finished that. I totally finished that JT March figure.
Yeah. The Exo Squad, man. Let's show it off.
Nice.
All right, I'll be back. I gotta go grab it from the other room.
Okay. So this is the 𝐻𝐿 autocannon, right? I gotta pull my 𝐻𝐿 out and use this as well. But I'm just showing you some other stuff that Gridiron does.
That's the one I got for the vamp. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Gridiron, they just took things to another level, man. They're using
Double Dave, what's up? I need to check out Tractor Supply for that Chevy truck. They still have it. I remember somebody was talking about it a long time ago, but that's a badass Chevy truck for your figures, man.
And Tony, that vamp looks sweet with the tires, man.
Oh man, it does, dude. Thank you. Yeah, it's pretty badass. He tore it up with that.
Sweet.
Oh, I need some. What do you call it? Q-tips.
Oh yeah, Tractor Supply. That's a good. Daredevil Dave says he's been cutting up the Tractor Supply Chevy while listening to us. But yeah, man, Tractor Supply makes some good stuff. Here's another freebie.
Okay, 5 Ash.
So what Gridiron will do is they'll have promos, and depending on if you buy an item every day, combined shipping at the end of the weekend, you'll get mystery freebies.
Yeah.
So I like this because I sort of take it as a challenge. And you can get these mystery freebies.
Yeah, definitely.
And there'll be fixed mags, so the mag doesn't come out.
Yeah.
But you have all of these different points for paint. So I could take something like this and just go nuts. Add on different shades of metal, different colors so it pops. I can paint the rounds. I can paint like the rounds red with gold ends, that kind of stuff, and just like really bring out the storytelling in an accessory.
And then you can
that's why I
post
like
it. You post it and get Mark pissed off because people are going to ask him, "Hey, I want that gun that KJ has." Oh, well, he painted that. Johnny does that all the time, dude. They ask him, "Hey, do you have that one that Cage's Customs have?" You gotta ask him that. He painted that with a bunch of different stuff from us.
Yeah. But you know, these guys, they get down too, man, and like they'll have great paint apps on their stuff. So let me go ahead and show off some of theirs real quick. I'm a fan of Gridiron, as you can tell. So I think this is Airborne. This is Airborne's loadout. So I still have the Hasbro backpack on. Ah, hell, it's Terrordrome. It's time to put it on. But you see the paint on this. So I love Airborne. So this is the Hasbro Airborne. I already gave him an M14 with the bayonet from Gridiron. Oh, hold on a second. Josh, show us, man. Let me see this.
This is JT Marsh from Exo Squad.
Excellent.
Oh yeah.
So I am going to be making a 1/12 scale E-frame to go with him. So I just got to start piecing together all that kind of stuff. But it was a fun kind of like little side mission. I hadn't really done anything that wasn't G.I. Joe classified, but me and KJ had talked about Exo Squad, and I've been wanting to do 6-inch versions of them. So I'm gonna start making those. So I just got to figure out what I'm going to use for the 𝕲𝕣𝕠𝕣 because there's, based off of the cartoon, they're much larger than humans as opposed to the way that the toys were from Playmates.
You can use McFarlane. Use McFarlane.
Oh yeah, I might be able to use McFarlane. Yeah, you have to find one that looks like that kind of a sapien face and features because they had the 3 big kind of fingers. I'm trying to think. All the little features that they had, they would have what they call it, the brood mark. The brood mark that was on top. So you can use their Warhammer figures. You can use their like Vox Machina. I mean, anything McFarlane, like Mortal Kombat, just like, and it'll be cheap. It'll be at Ross. It'll be at Burlington, TJ Maxx, $5-6. But you can find some stuff that's 7-inch scale. So they'll be bigger. And then, you're one of the most resourceful people I know. So you can find something to make that work, man. Figure something out. I want the E-frames to be able to move the way that the original ones do. I still have the majority of my childhood collection in the other closet, and so I want to break those out and really look how they articulate and all the different kind of like hydraulic pistons. It looks like it has for like the legs and the feet and all that kind of stuff. So I want to get as close to it as I can. And there's obviously like the cartoon version and the toy version that they're slightly different if you look at them, but do something kind of similar to that.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey everybody, we appreciate y'all rocking with us, man, for real.
Yeah, thank you guys for being here. It's awesome.
So this is the Gridiron Airborne set. I just have the backpack on for right now and one of the helmets. But you can see here, this has like a repelling rope. You can see the hook it has, and this hook moves. It's crazy. Like
Airborne loadout?
Yeah, like this moves.
It's almost like a jewelry clip, right? Like a necklace clip or something.
Yeah. This pocket knife that's in here. We talked about this a little bit on Black Ink is Live, and this is there's a version that comes with Field Operator X, and this one comes with Airborne. So this knife actually folds out.
Oh yeah, that's dope.
It's ridiculous. So I can actually take this, fold it back in, and put it in the backpack. So it'll fit in there.
I like how they gave it a little holder so you don't lose it.
Right. I'll probably end up losing it anyway.
Right.
And this actually has a working winch, so I can pull it back up. So if I pull this out like this, pulls back in.
That's pretty awesome. That's pretty clever.
There's nothing stopping Hasbro from doing this stuff, but I got love for the Joe team anyway. They do amazing work. I'm glad we have Gridiron because it helps me accentuate the collection I already have. But everybody's killing it right now.
Well, you know, like if I think like if Lenny had free range to make them as cool as he could, I think he would. You know, having a winch like that, like for hit and run, like the way his original duffel bag was.
Yeah.
Right.
But I think all that stuff kind of gets shit canned, like once it goes, you know, kind of higher up. And
yeah, definitely. But they do an amazing job, man. Shout out to Lenny, shout out to Tony, shout out to BMAC and everybody at the Joe team, John Warden, everybody, Emily. All right, so you see I have a little bit of mounting putty to keep that sucker in, but it may not need it because they do a good job with fitting stuff. Fits like a charm. Oh, man. I should have done this ages ago.
That looks
Come on
way
now.
better. That looks way better.
Yeah, you see what Blitz said?
Job on that loadout.
Blitz goes, Tony was like, oh, that old thing?
So there's all these other little bits and whatnot.
Over the head. Pew!
The helmet. I'll save the helmet for later.
When it's
There's
drier.
M14, and you can either add on the bayonet or not.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know why Hasbro doesn't do that. They could have taken the M16 that came with Grunt and then just do an add-on bayonet to it, and they could have gave it to you.
Too sharp. It's too sharp. You can't do something that sharp. This is too sharp for kids. This is for adult collectors.
Well, they have the one that the Crimson Guard came with. He came with a bayonet like that.
But that wasn't this sharp. It wasn't sharp like this.
No. But what I'm saying, you know, comparable.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
What they can do.
So this one actually fits like this, and this is pretty cool. That's cool. So there you go.
Oh yeah.
I still like
the
one he has right now.
Freebie.
I like that. I like that short magazine one, like his original one. I like that.
You like this one?
Yeah, the little 20 round with the classical stock like that. Yeah.
Another freebie.
Where'd you get that, Tony?
That's a gridiron.
Mm-hmm.
It's a freebie. It's the SOCOM 16. It's like a mini 14.
Yeah, that'd be cool for Recondo.
Yeah, I got him with the EBR.
Is that like the EBT or what?
This is one of them. Yeah, you can use it at any Walmart.
At any local gas station.
Okay, here's a head sculpt. Head sculpt of Road Pig. Let's see what's up.
And that bayonet knife fits into the backpack like this.
Oh shit! It's got a
canteen. I don't think the canteen comes off. I think it's molded on. But there are
double pave.
Yeah.
Gonna turn the truck into a Thunder Crusher monster truck version of Thrasher's Ride. Nice. Oh shoot.
So, here is Tony, can you show the comments or do you need me to?
Yeah, let me see. Let me la.
And this walkie-talkie fits in.
I don't know if you read this before. Daredevil Dave is going to turn that truck from that tractor. Was that what that tractor supply company? Monster truck version of Thrasher's Ride.
Yeah.
So he's going to make that truck into like a version of the Thunder Machine.
Okay.
Newer model Camaro front end. That'd be badass. Daredevil Dave. Oh yeah. Rocket assembly from Loki. Gotcha. I passed up Rogue. He's got an Ernie Reyes Jr. head from NECA, so you can start customizing some Surf Ninjas.
Surf Ninjas, yeah.
Oh shit.
This helmet looks amazing. So here is the Hasbro helmet. Hasbro, Gridiron. Tony, can you solo me?
Yeah, let me see. Oh.
All right, so this is Hasbro. This is Gridiron. Hasbro's doing good work, man. Hasbro's doing good work. I like putting Gridiron on my Joes. on my vehicles. I love their accessories. You can keep Hasbro if you want. Hasbro is getting better and better. I still love using Gridiron. And then here is like a little goggle set.
Oh, sweet. Yeah.
Goggles with the night optical device.
Yeah. So I can take these nods out.
They're nods, punk, not knocks.
Right. So you see that. So once again, I don't know. I don't think these the Gridiron stuff can fit on the Hasbro. I'm gonna try.
I tried. I don't think they don't. I think
No?
the Hasbro's a little bit bigger square.
Yeah. It's not gonna work.
I just got those mandible helmets. They're freaking badass for clutch. Yeah.
So I'm gonna put this on.
Let me see what I'm working with here. Flesh tone. I think I have a flesh 𝐓𝐄𝐑𝐃𝐑𝐎𝐿.
Yeah.
Yeah, flat flesh. There we go. That stuff dries fast, man, because the ceiling fan's on.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
So this is gonna go on. This is gonna be a much better fit for airborne. Perfect.
Yeah, Blitz finally put his Gridiron 𝕝𝕠𝕤 on. I like him so much more now. That's what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm talking about, man.
All my figures and customs are loaded with Gridiron weapons just because I like them the best. It helps that I'm friends with Mark.
Yeah, but even if I wasn't, I would probably still be grabbing all this.
So me and Johnny can go over there and pick up our stuff all the time. That's right, Johnny. Got to keep it moist. Damn, he's so vulgar.
There's airborne with the Gridiron helmet. Much better fit than the Hasbro helmet.
Let me see. Boom. I'm not mad at the Hasbro helmet. It is dope, but come on. When we got Von Cannons on it, what are you gonna do?
And I can do more. I can do more with it. That's the thing. So I'm gonna add on this the nods pointing down with the headpiece.
With his goggle piece.
And of course I'm doing this live. So of course I'm gonna drop shit like that. I knew I was gonna drop something.
Oh, let me get you up there again. My bad. I'm playing with this thing. Bam.
The only thing it's missing is plastic, but I think we'll have to work on that yet.
What's that?
Plastic in the visor, like crazy.
Oh man, yeah. What I did it one time and it came out pretty good, but it's really detail work. You got to cut some of the plastic off one of these windows, and the action figure boxes come.
Right.
You can cut it up and put it on there, and you're rocking with some crazy stuff.
Yeah.
You want to solo again, or you good?
Yeah, you can solo me. I'm just soloing. I just want to put some more light on it. Are you good?
Okay. Oh shit, that's me.
That's fine. I don't think this is gonna work. Yeah,
I see him.
All right.
It looks good.
Yeah, I'll just do it like this.
Good.
I'll do it like that. It's fine. All right, man. Enough of this. It's time to rock.
After like 80 minutes.
Yeah.
What's up, Ostradamus?
What do you
Oz
say?
is in the house. What's up, buddy?
Oh, what's up, Oz? Shout out to Toy Network. Shout out to the Clubhouse for real. But yeah, I like this airborne a lot already. Like, it didn't take much, but it's even better. Yeah. That's great.
I told you.
Yeah, you told me.
Yes, sir, baby. Come on, I want the Dreadnought kit going.
Now I gotta put this stuff up so I don't lose it. Oh, right. Let me go ahead. I'm gonna put on that gray primer on the stock, and then I'm gonna do the rock stuff.
How long do you want to go, KJ? 2 hours, or what we doing?
How long you want to go?
What time is it now? Oh, I don't care. 2 hours, 2.5, whatever. We'll see how it goes.
Let's do 1 more hour, because in that case, then I'm gonna skip the I'll just paint up the stock later, and then I'm gonna go ahead and go straight to Kitbashing this rock. So that's what I'm gonna do next.
We'll do this.
But just to show off the paint.
Always good to catch. Thank you. Yeah, you go. Yeah.
So yeah. So
remember, don't forget to steal that bad boy. You want to put somebody's hand on it.
So just to make it look like, like it's a wooden underbarrel. What do you guys think?
I think it looks good.
That's good, man.
The paint did all the work. I just had to be careful about the apps. Let it run until you can control it. So don't put too much paint on that brush or else it can get very runny. You may have to use water very quickly. It's acrylic, so it can wipe off with water, but you have to move fast before it dries.
Johnny asking Gun Bunny.
Yeah, it's going pretty good, buddy. I just got to let that first layer of green stuff dry. You got to let it dry like 24 hours every layer. So tomorrow night I'll be working on it again until I get done with it.
Nice.
That's like that.
Brian says I have to wait till next month to resume my gridiron purchasing after the Rattler payment goes through. I hear you, bud. I hear you. It's pricey. Okay.
All right, it's hair dryer time. I'm going to mute while I'm heating up these spades.
Okay.
This is where we're going to lose viewers because I'm not going to be saying much.
Me neither. I'm painting some head over here. I'm painting some head.
All right, so I will say this. Story time with KJ. So the story between the three rocks. I like this rock because it has butterfly joints. So let me grab my trusty box cutter. Be very careful with these. I always cut from the bottom and I open it up from the bottom. With these, you have to cut from the sides, that kind of thing. And if I'm not using it, it goes away. Be careful with sharps. Sharps do not forgive. If you're not using it, put it up. Sorry, I feel like I'm being really aggressive, but I just want you to be safe.
It's so aggressive. Sound like legend over here.
All right. Hopefully you smell what the rock is cooking.
I can hear what the rock's cooking.
I can hear some bullshit over there.
I'll mute in a second. So let me get these out real quick. So let me grab my scissors. Everybody on mute.
We're all on mute?
Nope, I hear you.
No, I was making a Beyonce reference. She has an everybody on mute challenge for her tour last year. Now, this is a great version of the rock. No need to solo, but I got this once again because of the butterfly joints, because I'm going to be using those. This is the Ultimate Edition. So Mattel will have Ultimate Editions that have butterfly joints, and then there'll be basic ones that do not. A lot of people don't like the rock. I like the rock. It is what it is. But this is a good time to test it. This is Mattel WWE. This is a Mattel 𝐓𝐄𝐑𝐑𝐿 vest. So let's see if it fits.
No drum roll?
Oh, I don't have drum roll sounds. I need to add that. So thank you for that.
Damn.
DJ.
Coming to the stage, DJ. You're putting in work, baby. Keep it moist, Johnny. Keep it moist. Uh-oh, mixing some red.
All right. So this is the Mattel rock with the 𝐓𝐄𝐑𝐑𝐿 vest. It won't close. I knew that it wouldn't, but I'm kind of going for that anyway. I'm going to put an undershirt under this. But what do you guys think so far?
I think it looks good.
Oh, it fits pretty good?
It won't close.
Oh, okay, he's buff.
It won't close. So but I knew that going in. So like the gung-ho vest won't close.
Yeah.
Right. So let me get this off, and then let me try adding the undershirt first. Remember, these are not dolls. These are action figures.
They're dollies.
And I figured it'd be close because this is the soft goods that came with the Mattel rock, and then here's the Mezco. So let's give it a shot. Johnny, thanks for that, man. Johnny says looks good. Glass break. So I got to add drum rolls and glass breaking like Stone Cold.
Mm-hmm.
Johnny B54 says, Gun Buddy, can't wait to see that slugger when you finish it. Love all your guys' customs.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. And once again, Josh, I can't think of a better first guest, man. Thanks for rocking with us, man, for real.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me, for sure, yeah. Very enjoyable.
It's my therapy.
Yeah, man.
Excuse me. Oh.
All right, so to get this soft good on, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pop the arms. But I'm going to pop the arms, I might as well crack this bitch. So I'm going to get the hair dryer and I'm going to heat this up, and then I'm going to crack at the pelvis. There's a seam. I'm going to use an X-Acto knife and then a screwdriver, and then I'm going to crack it. And if I want to save it for later, I'll use super glue. But here goes. Oh boy!
You only live
I
once,
only
man.
pretend to know.
Look it up.
Gotta mute.
Don't be a sissy.
Muting myself. Billionaire, man. We trying to, man. Welcome to the Terror Drome, buddy.
To another edition of Thunderdome. I need water. There we go. Bam, bam, bam. Oh, Bill, this is I hope you can hear me still. It's just a head sculpt of a road pig that Buried Workaholic made. Well, he designed it, so I'm just doing that. I'm just doing it just for it's a placeholder until the real one gets here. This is a road pig that I made a while back, and I was using a Brock Lesnar head, and it started. It grew on me, but it was goofy, so I think that's kind of the better way to go. And that light is really bright. I'm sorry.
So, what do you think of the head sculpt from the official release that they've shown?
I don't mind it. Everybody's tripping on it. I don't mind, but I mean, there's other for a customizer. I'm like, I don't care. But I could rock with that. I could change it. A lot of people didn't like it. A lot of people don't, are cool with it. But I mean, he looks like a younger dude, big time.
Yeah.
A little goofy, but I mean, it's not that bad. And that's just a render. You know what I mean? When it gets here, or did they show the actual figure? I can't remember.
I think they did, right, at Comic-Con. They showed.
Oh yeah, they did. They did show the actual figure. Hey, Bill, thanks so much, man. I made him a while back just as a placeholder because Gridiron made a loadout for a road pig, and I had even doctored that up with the half a football pads, and then he comes with this M60 with the ammo belt going to his ammo can back here in his back. My my mallet broke. I need another handle, so I might get another one. And that's just the top half is Brock Lesnar from WWE. I mean, his waist up to his neck, his arms. I put the little anarchy symbol on there. And then from the waist down is just the Marvel Legends cable. And I don't like the two pockets being both that orange, but I've seen one of them. I think it was the 25th anniversary Road Pig. One of his legs had it looking like that, but this guy came, they're molded on. So I said, hell with it. But I might paint one black just to.
It looks good like that. You got good contrast.
You like that? Even I'm thinking of him strapping on his pockets, and they're like just brown tan belts and pockets, but it doesn't look too bad.
No, it looks good. It looks good. You need that contrast because otherwise you wouldn't be able to see them if they were just black.
Right, and then Cable came with these armored leg shin protectors and those knee pads, and that I just painted them up and put like little bullet hole marks where they already were, and it doesn't look bad. What was crazy is, you know what, the pelvis and the top of the thighs are still the Brock Lesnar figure. I put from the thigh cut down Cable's legs, and they fit perfect. I was lucky. It's like that was like meant to be, dude.
Yeah, that's pretty fortunate.
Yeah, it's not bad at all. So I'm just making the head for that figure. Sorry, that light's pretty bright.
No, it's cool.
I was never a Road Pig guy either. I didn't give a damn about them, but since Classified came out, they're making their Dreadnoks pretty good. I want all the Dreadnoks just so I can have a huge biker gang with Zartan leading them. So
yeah,
I'm down for that.
My brother had him when we were kids, and
yeah,
he was everybody's favorite.
Who, Road Pig?
Well, yeah, like me, my brother, our friends. You know what I mean? Everybody liked Road Pig because he came out with like 88 or 89. It was like right.
He came out a little later. Yeah.
Yeah, because we stopped. Well, my brother stopped in 89. That was like the last year that we got the majority of the figures, but we didn't get really any of the vehicles because they gotten real goofy. And then I only got I think maybe 2 or 3 figures from 1990, and that was it. So 89 was our last year, and I want to say he was 88 or 89, right in there.
Yeah.
So yeah, he was awesome. He was the biggest one. He came with a shit ton of accessories, a bunch of cool stuff.
Oh, that's better. That's way better. I put my hand behind him. Now you can. Yeah, and he does have well, I remember the Road Pig having. He wasn't bald with a flat top. He had like a shaved head, but real tight shave. So I might do.
Yeah, he had more of a high fade as opposed to a high top fade. He had a flat top kind of high fade, and then he had he had a tattoo or some kind of line that went around it.
Yeah, he had a red tattoo line, or his hair painted or whatever. So yeah. I might do that later. I'm glad the sticky tack I would have dropped it. Let's see. Yeah, you just got to find out what you need and. All right, Pastor Pierogi, you guys got me off my butt to work on a project. Yes, appreciate it. Got to get to bed. Have a dope night. You too, brother. Thank you so much for showing up, Pierogi.
Yeah, man. Thanks a lot, man.
Yeah, Johnny Reno says it was a red paint strip around his hair. Yeah, he painted it. Oh yeah, damn right, Johnny. Therapeutic as hell, buddy. Yeah, and hopefully you guys learn something and stuff. It's watching us do this stuff. It's a lot of fun for us. There's a lot of guys out there doing it. I'm having fun watching Mikey Kukovic on JMK Customs. He's having a lot of how to and what to do videos. He just did one on paint rub or prepping the joints and stuff like that. He's got a lot of good. He's a good dude. He's a good dude. He's on with Chad and them a lot, I think.
I don't think I've ever seen his stuff.
JMK Customs, yeah, he's pretty dope. Damn, that paint dries fast. Woo! Da, 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 da. Some of these paints out here I don't use. Yeah, I'm gonna do a full repaint on this guy, this vest later on down the line.
Is that for Commie Slaughter?
Yeah, Commie Slaughter. Cobra Commie Slaughter, yeah, but I took all that gunk out and now I'll probably do another coat of it's just tan. It's like a dirt tan that he is, and it's just a lot of detail.
Yeah, I'd still like to get me one of those sets I like that vest.
Yeah.
I don't know what I would do with it, but
Right? Oh shit.
I don't know, maybe use it for Mercer or something.
Yeah. Mercer is a big dude.
I hope we see him pretty soon.
I'm gonna have to make his ass. I have the head sculpts. I think Loki Wartooth got me hooked up. Model Misfit. He hooked me up with the head sculpts with all three of the Renegades. In the comic book, they were Slaughter's Renegades, right? Or
in the movie they were. Yeah.
In the movie they were the Renegades. Okay, all right. Now they got turned into the Marauders.
Well, I think
Johnny, why do I have to put on some Rick James?
Those are two different teams. The Marauders are two different.
I just had to add. There's the Marauders and there are the Renegades. Those are
the Renegades are
Slaughters. Yeah.
The Renegades are. Let me see if I can. Don't help me out. Taurus,
Yeah.
Red Dog, and Mercer, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I passed that freaking test. And then the Marauders are Slaughter's Joe dudes, right?
Those are the repaints.
Yeah,
those are not new characters.
Right,
those are repaints.
Daredevil Dave says I've got to have all the Dreadnoks. Me too. I picked up Storm Rider at Joe Fett. Oh yeah, but wasn't as impressed when I got it home. Going to try to do more accurate version with Shipwreck's body.
Storm Rider, that's one that came with like a nail gun, right? He's got a mohawk with the bandana.
Yeah. I don't know. Ask Dave, answer us.
If that's the one, Ray and Junior Customs did an awesome version of him.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. Okay. This is for you, Josh, because you fuckers like Torch's damn boots, man. Good God.
What was wrong with them?
I cut them shits. You know what's wrong with them. Shut up.
I don't like Nagahide's boots. I don't like the Roadblock 2020 reuse in Nagahide. I have a Nagahide coming, and I'm going to change that up. I may even put on Luke Cage's jeans. Just something different.
Oh, okay.
But I don't like that they're using 2020 stuff.
Well, you know what? I think that he was meant to come out a long time ago, and so many people made that custom off of a gung ho buck, and that's what they were going to use, anyway. That they had to space it out to get past all the people who had already done it, and that's why we got it so late.
Bill's asking Gun Buddy what you got going on.
What I'm working on right now is, so I got an extra dock the other day because I needed his jeans for the cold slither custom that I'm making. So I wanted to utilize all the rest of his parts. So I took his arms and his head, or wherever his head went, and I'm gonna make my Lieutenant Claymore out of him.
Claymore.
So I got officer body, and then his arms with the rolled up sleeves, and so I'm having to add
okay.
putty on there, so then that way it'll marry a little bit better to that, and then so that way I'll have a simple Claymore custom. Then I'm going to take his the rest of his stuff, the body, the top of the arms and the torso, and then I'm going to make a sort of a tan shirt, sort of like an extra, like a corpsman or something like that to go with him, to go with Doc, to have like two medical guys. Is that funny, Tony?
Oh no! What I put Genghis. I'm commenting as KJ right now.
Oh,
what you say?
I put this on a StreamYard. I put you commenting as you, so it won't get all weird. And I'm commenting over here on.
Now Facebook. I'm commenting as you now.
That's awesome. Yeah. No, I love them now that I cut the stupid neat flight.
Look, show them cut. I want to see what they look like.
Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. Oh, okay. Let me see. I know what's better, showing it on this camera or the. Okay, there's my torch. You know what? Hold on. Let me hook this up. Bing, bang, boom, boom, boom. Okay, Johnny hooked me up with the tanks.
Oh yeah.
And then I cut the stupid skull off of the end of it.
Yeah, I want to get rid of it.
Yeah, and that's what it looks like when you cut the silly. I mean, it's cool, but I said hell with it. I think somebody else did it, and I said, yeah, I'm gonna cut it off too. It had because you can never have him hang out with the gun, the torch, because the flames are always shooting out of the skull. So I cut it off, and then there's his boots, the way they're supposed to.
It looks so plain though. It's almost like he needs something over his knees.
Oh my God! You just wanted me to show it so you could say that shit.
No. It looks cool. It looks to me. I mean, yeah, it does look. It looks.
I see what you're saying, but those boots look like he's gonna ride a horse with them. You know, that's what he does. But
some equestrian boots.
Yeah, they're like equestrian boots. I mean, like these look like more like, I don't know, biker Han Solo boots. I don't know. I like them. I like them better. Actually, what I'm gonna do next, that gave me an idea. I just love the way he looks with his playing torch. Nice. Thank you, Johnny Reno, for the tanks from Gridiron. I mean, I might paint them up, but I kind of like that solid tank look.
Yeah, it looks like industrial.
Yeah, and then I put this Gridiron knife on him. It's freaking huge. And then I gave him I think I had a Marvel Legends gun that make it look like a Smith & Wesson 4501.
It's not a Gridiron 45?
No, they didn't have a two-tone one.
I'd
have to paint one. So yeah, the tanks, and dude, torch is freaking dope, dude. Oh, and I gave him a tat. I gave him a Cobra insignia tat on his right shoulder because he has it in the comics. See it? Oh shit.
Oh yeah. I like that.
Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. Damn, that light is bright. Hold on.
So what hose did you use? Did that hose come with the tank Johnny gave you? Because that doesn't look like.
I think so. Or
because it looks more like a real, you know.
Yeah, this hose. I think Johnny gave me the hose. I don't think it's the one that came. Yeah, it is, because it fits in here, and then I had to glue it to the torch.
So Johnny's
Torch does have Mindbender boots, Daredevil Dave. Mindbender. That's why I like. Well, I don't want him to have those. I like those boots, you guys, on Mindbender. I don't know why, but I like them on him instead of.
Are the bottom, or is the foot part of it the same as Mindbender, or is those? They look a little cowboyish, almost like Major Blood. not quite.
These look more bikery because they have the buckle and the strap going on the top. But I'll look at what you call it, mind benders.
Somewhere.
Ooh, mind benders is the same, but his buckle's painted. Mind bender went off.
Well, that's that deluxe price point right there.
All his little gadgets, all his little doohickeys. Wow. Oh, thank you guys for staying here with us and enjoying our shit. Oh shit, I'm still solo screen. Sorry, hogging all the.
You're still hogging up all the.
Hogging up all the time, all the time. Okay. Damn that paint dries quick, and you think it's gonna be all like, well, I do see lines and stuff, but who cares? It's just a placeholder, right? I ain't trying to. I'm not selling it. Yeah, it's not like that. Let me see. I can get busy on the hair and the eyebrows and the eyeballs and all that shit.
Those faces for those corporate G.I. Joe, corporate Cobras that I did.
Yeah, you went off on those. Those are badass.
Dude, I hate painting those faces, man. It was so difficult to paint those faces.
I bet. Yeah, I've learned how to do it in an easier way. I'll get white, right? I'll get white and go all over it. I'll just put white in there because I know the skin you can paint over the after the, what do you call it? Not overspray. You would call it overspray if you spray, but the overpaint, boom, just paint over that after it dries and leave what's white. And with those freaking magnifiers, helps a hell of a lot. It makes it so big. You're in there like,
excuse me?
Yeah.
Makes it look bigger than it really is.
It makes it look so much bigger than it really is. That was for Punk. What? McFly? Are you serious? I thought I got Monkey Wrench. Are you kidding me? He came out a long time ago.
No, we need a Monkey Wrench for sure. We need a Monkey Wrench for sure. And I want at that bandolier of grenades, I want it'd be awesome if all those grenades could come off. If they were all,
There you go, McFly.
Yeah. Is that the Thor vest?
That's the Thor vest. Destro legs, Zartan boots cut. I got a head sculpt from somebody. I cannot remember. I think it's from my friend Brandon Albert sent it to me. I put, just for a necklace, I put some dog tags on them. And I put some rounds for his shotgun right here. And then I gave him, everybody's got automatic, so I gave him a revolver. And then I think I cut.
Is that the Punisher shotgun?
Yeah, it's the biker Punisher shotgun. Yeah. It's either the biker Punisher shotgun or the one that came with you got him. Jigsaw, yeah.
I didn't get
it. It looked really good. And then
I think it's the same body.
Yeah, and then the harpoon weapon, I think I got it from Jay's Armory or Muchas Garcias. I'm not sure.
I even remember that as a kid. Like I remember getting Monkey Wrench before we went to my dad's softball game, right? Like we stopped on the store, whatever, and he ended up buying me and my brother each a G.I. Joe, and I picked Monkey Wrench. And I remember even back then in '86 or whenever it was, he came out like a fucking pitchfork gun. You know what I mean? Out of all the shit you could have given this guy, you give him a pitchfork.
You give him something that fires a trident. What is he going whale fishing?
Yeah, I mean I get it. It's real Mad Max-ish. But
look at this fucker. This is your friend, dude. This Mexican.
He's not wrong.
Oh God. Yeah, that bandolier's dope. The bandolier's. I think I got that from Jay's Armory too. I think he was making them, and I just painted. I put a piece of paper and painted it blue for a patch on that jean, and then I got lazy and I just painted a brown square.
Oh yeah. You just tape it off.
Yeah.
do it like that.
Like, but yeah, there's some more custom. And then I put, you know, when he doesn't have the shotgun in his hand, I put what's it called? Flints.
Yeah,
I think it's on his shotgun thing. So he just stick it back there, and it stays pretty damn good. So you have to have it like that. So when you reach back, that's how you're gonna pull it. You know what I mean?
right.
You're
Right,
gonna pull
because
it like that.
the way that it is on Flint's gear, it's backwards.
It's backwards as shit. They do that all the time.
Yeah, it's
pisses
skinny.
me off.
They got it skinny side up and fat side down.
Yeah, dude, it's not right. You gotta have it like that. Like, you know what? You know what reminds me of this gun? I think he didn't have a double barrel. I think he had a single barrel. Remember? Oh my God, what's his name? Romancing the Stone.
Oh, Michael Douglas.
Michael
Yeah.
Douglas, when he's in the jungle, he has
Yeah.
it like that, and he pulls it. He pulls it. Oh my God, I love that.
Yeah,
freaking
he's got a
movie.
little. I forget what kind of shotgun, but yeah, he had a little shotgun like that.
It was a dope little shotgun. Yeah.
You know what was awesome in that movie? The truck that the guy had, the little mule.
Oh, little mules. Oh, Pepe, my little mule.
Yeah, that I forget what it was. Was it a Chevy or a GMC?
I think it. I don't know. I think it
I can't
said
remember, but it was a
on the
beautiful.
tailgate. Somebody look that up. What make, model, and year was the little
What,
mule and
Pepe?
Pepe? They used
That was
Lupe's
awesome.
Escape.
That was a good movie, man. I forgot about that movie.
They had to use Lupe's Escape. I
Oh,
love
yeah.
that actor, dude.
Yeah.
Oh man, he's on Three Amigos.
Yeah, that's Guapo.
Yeah, that's a Guapo. Why Guapo? Oh, you have a plethora of piñatas.
That's still got to be one of the best movies
Oh my
ever.
God.
You could still use a line from that movie in almost every conversation. Present day.
Who raped the horses and rode off on the women? Oh my God, comedy. What's up, chat? Chat, hit that like button. I'm gonna hit it for myself.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit the like button on yours and mine.
26 likes, 14 watching right now. Still, thank you guys.
Thank you for the
Messing around
14.
here. I got some more stuff done. I'm gonna attack this later. I still have to scuff this up with this belt. I mean, Rob sent me
Hey,
these
Tony.
things.
Tony, is Yojo ARAH really hung it up or what?
No, I mean, no. When I talked to him not so long ago, he lives in cul-de-sac, and he's in Maine, and a bunch of his neighbors, their kids are into Warhammer like his kids, so they all just get together and do Warhammer. So I don't even know what it is. I mean, you can paint figures, you can play the video games, you can do all this and that. Yeah, so he's heavily involved in that. But he had told me, "Oh, when I come back, I'm gonna start kicking ass." I'm like, "Okay, all right." But it's been a while for him, yeah.
Yeah, we need
Because
him back,
he got
man.
into the whole thing because of COVID, you know.
Yeah, I think a lot of us did. You know what I mean? If it
Yeah.
wasn't for COVID, because if you remember, like those first 2 years, even the casual collector was customizing to a certain degree and posting it. So there was a shit ton of customs always getting posted.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, I miss seeing his post, man, because he was like one of those people that every time you saw like what he did, like to me, him and Stronach were like the best. And whatever,
Yeah, him
like,
trying to kick ass, man. Yeah,
dude, whatever you
Stronach,
saw,
yeah.
dude, you just wanted to, you know what I mean? You just wanted to pick your game up and try to get up there to where like, they were at. Those were the two guys that I like strived to like.
Same here.
Try to beat. I mean, you ain't gonna beat him, but you gotta at least strive for it.
Yeah,
I was honored.
Yeah.
Like we became friends, you know.
Yeah, we're real tight. Yeah, we talk every now and then. I haven't talked to him in a while though.
Out a lot. And this community has really bright lights, but at the same time, there are elements where they can really make it difficult. You have people scamming you out of money, or they don't pay up, or
Gnome's paint shop. Gnome's paint shop.
Yeah. So basically, sometimes it can be tough to be a Joe fan because you have to deal with a lot of stuff that you really shouldn't, and you just want to sit back and relax.
Yeah. Oh, let's see what's up in the chat here. Mark gave carded monkey wrench, not nice. 3¼ inch. Okay.
Damn, Johnny, how much carded shit do you have, son?
Dude, Johnny gave me a bunch of superpowers stuff that he never opened. He gave me a Delta Force 1. He gave me a Lexor 7. I mean, I'm like, Johnny, dude, that's awesome.
Yeah, I got a bunch of stuff. Yeah, Johnny, you got to send me your address, buddy. I got those bo-katans and then that ninja battle pack for you. I need to send you.
Oh man, let me see what else can I mess with. He's dry now, and so is his paint, but I don't need that shit. Okay. I feel like my drawer needs a lamp. Like when you open a drawer and it's freaking dark as shit, it needs like a little battery operated light to just illuminate the drawer. So
like a refrigerator light?
Yeah.
I'm sure. I bet you if you look on Amazon, they got that somewhere.
A little light that pops open with motion.
Yeah, somebody
that
already.
So Road Pig's hair is white, right? Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I'm gonna need the Dremel for this. I'm almost done with this, but I'm gonna need the Dremel to get any deeper.
How do you crack those? Where's like the seam line on those to crack them?
You have to with the Mattel. You have to drill into it. Hasbro's easier to crack than Mattel.
Oh yeah, they are.
I'll be right back.
After these messages. So what's up? What did he star here? Let me see. Oh yeah, glow paint weekly. I don't know. No. Okay. Righty then. Johnny, where you at? You customizing? Jump in.
Yeah. There was Johnny at.
Let me see what I got. Okay, I got that head painted, but I need to do the white. And if I'm gonna go all in, I gotta go all in. This thing is they dry so fast with it, especially with my ceiling fan on.
Hey, how hot is it over there in Arizona right now?
Oh shoot, it was nicer today, but it got to like 102. But it was like it got to be a little cloudy, and that gave us a break.
Yeah, it was fucking. That's why I'm in this room tonight for this show because it's so hot in the other studio. I had to have all the fans and the AC on so you could hear it all the buzzing and humming. So
yeah,
I want to come over here so you wouldn't have to hear all that shit. Same thing when I do. I'm going to be doing Punk's show in a couple of weeks.
Yeah,
and I'll be doing it in here as well.
I've never live right now.
Done the show. I'm excited to do it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Punk's live. He's got Woody 222 on his show right now. That's right.
Oh, he's on right now.
Yeah, he's on live right now with Woody 222. That's cool. I have to catch the replay on that. We're almost done here. What is it? It's been 2 hours. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Johnny says, it's windy right now. Storms rolling in tonight. Johnny's way on the east side, and I'm on the west. I'm on the southwest side of
the same city, though, right?
No, he's in. I think he's in Chandler or not Mesa. He might be in Queen Creek, and I'm in Levine. Levine is just south of Phoenix.
All right, we got our first scar.
Let's see it.
Cut myself.
Oh yeah! Oh man!
I have a tetanus shot from 2019. So I think I'll be good. But yeah, just washed it. Alcohol wipe. Aquaphor. Huh?
Super glue on it. I put super glue on mine.
It'll be fine. But I couldn't find my Dremel kit. I was looking for it. I probably need to buy a new one. But I couldn't find my Dremel kit. Otherwise, I would have sawed into this with a cutting disc. So I've been using this.
Yeah, because you gotta cut that
and I've
thing
been using
good.
this. And I cut myself with this. So I'll be fine. I'm just glad I didn't cut myself with this.
Oh, shit.
My X-Acto knife.
Fuck yourself up real good.
But yeah, this will be a lot easier with the Dremel. But once I get this is the hardest part because I want to preserve the torso in these butterfly joints. I can pop the head off easy. And if I can get this and get that off and put the pants on this Hobbs and Shaw on this Ultimate Edition rock, then I'm home free. But I don't think I'll be able to do it without a Dremel.
Can you just swap the legs out?
So what?
Can you just swap the legs out if you want the
Nah, because this is like a black wrestling torso. And I destroyed the legs getting them off.
Oh, and it's not like a diaper like G.I. Joe one, right?
I went ahead and just cut them, but I can use them for later. I just can't attach them. I'm going to have to attach them below the hip joint. So I should have cut these.
Damn.
This would be a lot easier if I had a Dremel. All right, going on mute again.
There you go. Loud?
No, not loud. You can't hear that.
Really?
You got to put it up like all the way to like 5. Yeah, now you can do that. Yeah, you can do that. I just had to buy a new one.
Kill my shit. You gotta buy a new one?
Yeah, the one that I had bought like when I was like 16 or 17. So I was like 94, 95.
Yeah.
And I had it all the way till, I don't know, maybe about 2 months ago when it shit the bed on me.
Oh,
So
shit.
like 30 years. I used it for like 30 years.
Oh my God, there he is. Look at this guy. Wraith Mace, what up? Hammer time. Just customizing, man. Messing around with some things here. Doing some items. Let's see here. I'm going to go back. The work camera.
Johnny, thanks for the advice. Let me go ahead and see if I can grab some real quick.
Okay. 𝕠𝕠𝕠𝕠𝕠, what's up? Let's see what he's doing. Sitting here sorting Marvel Legends figures, and y'all now got me kit bashing a new G.I. Joe Cutter figure from a shipwreck and gridiron hat. Yeah, man. I got I have a life preserver vest and a Cutter head sculpt from my friend Brandon 𝕬𝕤𝕤, Left Hook Customs. He does some 3D printing stuff. But I used my I used that shipwreck with the jeans to make that Toy Gaines custom. I just sent it to him. I made that. I don't know if you guys know. I made a custom Toy Gaines. There's this figure. There's this WWE. No. It's an MMA referee from the wrestling company. The head sculpt looks just like Angelo from Toy Gaines. He's Toy Gaines, and so I made him into a little dreadnought. It's on my Instagram, I think. Let me look. I just sent it to him. What am I gonna do with it? Awesome. I want to see that film when it comes out.
I still really want to make a whale.
Yeah,
man.
KJ, we should get some of that. Yeah, whale? Hell yeah. No, KJ, we should get some of that that music that plays while we're doing it really low.
Yeah. Or something like that, right?
Or something. I don't know. Not
How about
that good.
this?
If you play
This is Daydream.
Sure. Low. Toyota got painted a beachhead vest and split it down the middle and painted it orange. Oh, okay. Yeah. So I just kit bashed the previous kit bash, right? Well, that's always good. Huh. What else? Oh,
Freestyle.
Yeah, water.
Terrordrome freestyle. I be buck wilding, freestyling, slicing my thumbs all the time.
Slicing thumbs like a son of a bitch.
Tetanus shots, I'm gonna be all right. It's Terrordrome on a Thursday night.
Making figs, trying to get rich. Slicing my thumbs like a son of a bitch. Oh, DJ McFly got it. Where are you at, gun buddy? The black 82 Ford Bronco XLT. The little mule.
Yeah, that thing was awesome.
That thing was dope. Those jokers. Talk about Pepe, the little mule. I watched that movie like every time it came on.
Yeah, I just like Danny DeVito in that movie. He played such a good scumbag.
Oh, dude, it was awesome.
Stupid thing. Almost.
White hair. Don't care.
Almost.
You cracking the body or what?
Yeah, almost got it. So I have these nippers, and I keep cutting away plastic since I'm not gonna save any of this. I may save the legs. So then I cut it, and then I pry it with this. I need a true Phillips head, not the interchangeable, but one that's just fucking Phillips, right?
Yeah. Even for pinning the hair, I need to get these damn glasses back on. Look at that. It has a camera.
It has a camera?
No, it does. It does. The camera sees magnified too.
Oh, yeah.
That's awesome.
I want to give me some of those. I want to start painting the faces. I'm going to have to.
That's what I'm going to do right now.
Better.
Okay, here's your hair, Road Pig. Let's go. Thank you, chat, for sticking with us too. We're just messing around. Sometimes we quiet because we're working. Little mule DJ. I totally forgot that Punk was having his Thursday with a friend.
Thursday with a friend. Yeah, it happens all the time. Shout out to Woody, man. I'm gonna have to watch the replay.
Shout out to Punk and Woody 222. They're over there chatting it up. This is a real good dude, Woody.
Yeah, man, they're great.
Okay. Oh yeah. The whole thing. Let's go. Josh gets mad at me every time I don't use primer. Now I can see why now.
Yeah, man, you gotta prime it.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
Because, like, with this with this gun, now that this has primer on it, I can add extra layers of paint directly to it. If I want to, like, go a little bit darker or just fill it out, right?
Yeah.
Grab myself some Raising Cane's after this, man. I earned it.
How is that? Is that good?
It's okay. I like.
I don't like it. I don't like it that much, but I only had it one time.
I heard they only got one sauce. That's all you can get is one kind of sauce.
It's a lot of places like that only have one sauce. Zaxby's has a sauce. Chick-fil-A has a bunch of sauces, but they have a version of that sauce.
I like Popeyes.
Yeah. In Tallahassee, Florida, we have Guthrie's, and they have that sauce.
What kind of sauce is it?
It's just like a tangy dipping sauce. It's a chicken shack sauce. But wherever you go, they're gonna have a variation of it.
Well, yeah, there's a Raising Cane's down the street. I just never tried it.
But you're in Texas, so you got different options, man.
Yeah.
I tried it. I just didn't like what I was. Someone had bought it for me. I think my paramedics chick, she bought it brought it to the station, and it was just chicken tenders, but in the sandwich. And I was like, it wasn't all that.
Yeah.
So is that?
You know where you go, if you're used to a certain kind of chicken, you're only gonna get so much out of it.
Yeah.
Like in the South, I can name some places where that stuff will knock your socks off. The seasoning, the spices. Yeah, man.
Johnny hating.
Their sauce.
I'll take what I can get.
The blitz, so you got to ask him for a different sauce. He always uses the honey mustard. And Brian King, I'm with that. KFC hot sauce is good. I have a and Bojangles Wyoming. What you talking about?
That's a line of it's like a fast food line, right? Bojangles in the South.
Is it?
Yeah, it's like a I guess like another chain of restaurants.
Oh. Yeah, I do the eyes last. The eyes are a pain in the ass. But that is a white chicken flat top.
The most painful episode of Terror Drome ever.
Yes. I hope other customizers we get on here as cool as Gun Bunny. They won't be.
Yeah, we'll see.
Oh, I'm sure there's some cool guys out there.
Yeah. I think we start doing community spotlight and all that stuff's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
I missed that.
Oh, well, we do have it. So let me get to a point where it's there. So
yeah.
But we'll get to that soon.
For sure.
Right now, we're still
yeah.
Because I'm about to crack this open. Need to warm it up a little bit. Let's switch it a little bit.
His hair is white, but is his eyebrows white too?
I don't think so, because it's like dyed hair, right? Because like that red.
I would check on Yo Joe real quick. Oh, a second, I got you.
Bojangles Chicken and Biscuits, love that place. Great chicken fingers, and the biscuits and sweet tea are amazing. I don't think we have a Bojangles in AZ. Brian's awesome.
All y'all got is heat.
Yeah, I have a snake eyes head. I need to paint. Love shows like this. Thank you so much, Brian.
Tony, here's rope it.
Oh yeah.
You got brown.
I'm gonna go full screen.
Yeah, see, like the red stripe is like a dye in his hair.
Yo, he's got brown. He's got brown eyebrows, right?
Yeah.
All right, second. Let me go to 3D Joe's.
Johnny says his eyebrows are brown.
All right, so 3D Joe's.
Probably the same little figure, just turning around.
Yeah, it's dark eyebrows too.
Yeah. Okay. What is that big ass thing on his left arm?
It's a
Like
shield.
arrows or something, or like some sort of gauntlet.
Yeah, it's like a
The
shield.
crossbow goes on it.
Oh, yeah, I got the crossbow for him too. The
Yeah, it's
mini
got like
cross-
that. It's like a padded shield, like a
Oh.
tire.
Okay. Okay, so no more white. I'm done.
Going on mute.
Okay. The music's not bad. That's kind of cool. Johnny used styrene tubing to make his arm shield on his road pig. Oh, okay. I don't remember seeing it, Johnny. Could have put on your Instagram. Johnny got a YouTube channel now. He did two shorts.
No shit.
Yeah.
What's it called?
Johnny Reno at Cage's Customs or something, but I think you can look it up at Johnny Reno.
I have to check him out.
I should drop his if I knew how to do it. Oh, okay. Click your name. I am subscribed, so I need to go all the way to the J's. Oh, but I should be able to highlight you, copy you, and drop it in the thing, right? This probably won't work. Check it out. Hold on. Paste. I don't know if you can if people can click that. Yeah, that. I'm commenting as KJ now. Ooh, 31 likes, 15 in the chat. Thanks for being here, guys. We're just bullshitting, customizing, painting. I need brown. I should have worn my brown pants. Josh, you see Deadpool yet?
Yeah, I saw it twice.
Oh, that's right. Like me. That's right.
We might go see it again this weekend. He said he wants to go see it again. So
that's awesome.
Well, he wants to go because we saw it at a Santikos theater. He wants to go to one of the AMC ones to see if he can get one of the popcorn bucket heads or whatever.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
So I don't know if they're still available because it's already been out for like a month or so. So
yeah, I don't know.
What is
it though? What's so special about them? What's in them?
It's just obscene. It's a open mouth that you can pour popcorn into.
Yeah, every time they have like a big release, AMC will have it. So for whatever reason, he wanted.
Yeah.
He wanted the Ghostbusters one too when they did. Not the last one, but the one before it. The first one that Ivan Reitman's son did.
Yeah.
Afterlife.
Afterlife, yeah.
They did something with aliens too.
Yeah. So I don't know why he wants. Well, he's a kid. He wants the popcorn bucket. So.
Wow, I don't have a brown Vallejo. Come on now. What Mexican don't have brown paint? Come on. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting pissed. Where's my brown paint? Or brown? Oh, I have all kinds of freaking purple. Hey, KJ, you need a work camera.
Yeah, I know. This is it's getting intense, but I'm almost done. Light at the end of the tunnel. The other ones don't take nearly as long.
Flat brown. Wow, I couldn't see it. Okay.
With all those magnifying glasses on your head and you couldn't see that brown?
Yeah.
Shut up, you beaner. I can say that because I'm a bean too.
You got 42 magnifying glasses on your head, man.
I got 72 magnifiers and no pinchy loose. There it is. What's that?
Easy, easy. I need goggles.
I need goggles.
I need goggles. I need to get some. I need to buy some goggles. I need to buy a webcam, and I need to buy a new Dremel set because I can't find mine.
We all kinds of discombobulated. Okay. Let's do something easy. Let's do the.
Oh boy.
Let's do the eyebrow. Oh shit, it's too wet. That's what she said.
That looks good. It's a pretty bright white.
Yeah, it's freaking bright as hell.
How's it going? Get back.
You would get a band-aid.
Oh shit.
No. Just kidding, just kidding, just kidding.
No, I'm getting to the last level. This is what I've been working on. Basically, I almost have this off. So I'm just gonna go for it.
Nice.
But yeah, I probably should be wearing like work gloves at this point. I need gloves and goggles.
Hey, Tony.
Yo.
Have you heard of a character called Dr. Biggles Jones?
It sounds familiar. I don't know why.
I have never heard of that, bro.
Who is it?
I don't know. It has something to do with Ninja Force. I got this. It's like a G.I. Joe Mini Mates.
Yeah.
The Ninja Force one, and it comes in like a VHS cassette looking thing. But one of the bad guys is Dr. Biggles Jones. Is like a Cobra scientist.
I've heard of that. Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe she's like in a lab.
It's probably in the. Yeah, it's probably in the comic. Let me see.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to see. I might make a custom of her. She's got like the white lab coat on.
Sydney Biggles Jones. Yeah. Is it? Yeah, our custom of her would be badass because she's got a smoking body, but she's like blue and red. I mean, that's the only picture I got though.
She's got like red tights, like in a blue tights on. I'll look it up right here.
Yeah. Okay, she looks more like a doctor on yojo.com. I wanted to see like a comic version of her. It wasn't so far away. Oh, okay.
Oh yeah. She's like in a almost like a leotard kind of looking thing.
Let me see if I can do this. Let me get crazy. Let's use your screen.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do one.
There you go.
Need to find a female lab coat.
Here, right there.
Yeah.
There she goes. Oh, you got her on your screen. I got her on the screen too.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I might make her just to make somebody.
Biggles Jones.
So this is how much I've done. I cut off like the front half of that pelvic joint. I gotta cut off the rest.
Yeah.
So yeah, you definitely want a Dremel. You want a Dremel kit if you're gonna be doing Mattel stuff.
Yeah.
All right.
You cracked that rock yet?
I'm about almost. This is as far as I got with this one. I'm gonna need a Dremel kit.
Oh shit.
So what I'm gonna do is save this for later, and I'm just going to take this Hobbs and Shaw one and militarize it with soft goods before I fuck my hands up even more.
You gun buddy there. I want this thing to be focused, man. See, I did the white. Let me see if it focused. And then what's not his what's the whites of his eyes, I can just repaint with the skin tone. So it's easy to do that blotch. I think it's this thing focused.
Here's the Hobbs and Shaw rock. No butterfly joints, no diaphragm joint, right?
Nice.
It has a ceremonial Samoan skirt that I'm just going to just take off. Comes off with Velcro. And it has this. So it's the same thing here again. So I'm probably going to need to Dremel it, use styrene to connect the two pieces, because I need to preserve this. This I can destroy. But I had to preserve this with the butterfly joints and everything else.
Yeah.
And then combine it with this. I thought it was going to be easy. Of course it ain't easy.
No, Mattel shit is up.
Nothing good worth doing is easy. But I'm going to try heating this up anyway and just see if it will pop off real quick. If not, I'm going to take the head. I'll put on the WrestleMania sculpt because it looks like rock. And then I'll put on the soft goods.
There you go. I'm getting hungry.
Yeah.
For Raising
7:42
Cane's?
our time. So I said about 19 minutes. Let's call it a day. And then we'll talk about the next episode of Terror Drome. Once again, Gun Bunny, thanks for kicking it with us, man.
Yeah, dude.
Well, thank you for having me.
Hey, how loud is this?
Pretty loud. It was kind of loud, yeah.
Hey Tony, what Marvel Legends comes with the female lab coat?
A female lab coat. I don't know if oh my gosh.
Well, I guess the lab coat is unisex, right? So which ones have a lab coat? Because what, Egghead or something like that? It's got a lab coat.
Egghead's got one. That's the latest one out right now. I think Mr. Fantastic has one, but Egghead's got a pretty big one unless you trim it down some.
There's no Sue Storm one with it.
It might be. I don't know. I need to look. Johnny cooking dinner. It has definitely whittled down a little bit.
No dice. Yeah.
There you go.
It didn't work, AJ?
Didn't work. I'm going to have to saw through, and then I'm going to have to create a connector piece to put both of these together. It was a no-go, but it was worth the shot. I will try popping off the arms, though, so I'm going to add some heat to those.
Yeah. At the evaluate. What you cooking, Johnny?
Johnny's always cooking something good.
Yeah.
these Mattel figures are kicking my ass, but I was able to pop the arms off at the biceps. So that'll give me just enough to make it easier to put on the soft goods.
Yeah. I would say he's making some Asian dish.
That's an Asian dish?
Yeah. Oh, I'm trying to keep it PC, but you know.
What are you making, Johnny? Something tasty?
He's like, I'm tired of seeing you guys paint stuff and bullshit. I'm gonna freaking make something to eat before I jump in.
Is he gonna jump in the show?
I don't think so. He's gonna eat.
And also, all love and respect to Cage's Customs. To Johnny, I don't want to keep things too loose. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There will be time for the Terrordrome in Cage's Customs.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay. That's how you better ride. Some stir fry. Why not? Ronnie Trickshot. What's up, brother?
Hey, what's up, man?
G'day, legends. Happy Friday.
I popped the head and I was able to get that Mezco undershirt on.
That looks good.
And it'll fit on the Ultimate Edition too. But for right now, I just definitely want to finish project before we end up going. So let me go ahead and put on this other head sculpt real quick.
Will the vest fit over that soft good shirt?
Yeah. It won't close, but it'll still be on. Tony, you're right about the music, man. We just need something.
Right?
Let's rock it. I'm still having fun, man.
Yeah.
Cuts aside, once again, I already had my tetanus shot from 5 years ago, so I'm pretty sure I'll be all right.
5 years. Only good for 2.
Oh, they're only good for 2? Okay, I mean...
No, I don't know. I'm just playing.
They're supposed to be good for 10, but I don't know. Yeah, if this sucker right here was butterfly joints, this would have saved me a lot of trouble. Mattel, they do their torsos different. They do their joints different. They make it a hell of a lot harder to customize than Hasbro. So my hat's off to Hasbro. But he had this look because he was shooting Fast and Furious. So that's why. I don't know why they didn't do that one. They did the Hot Shaw one with the khakis on a second.
Black. I need black. Black is my color. I have no other. Nothing else will do.
They're kind of different, but I think I can make it work. So let's try it. Yeah. It worked.
Yeah.
It worked. All right. So now to warm up the arms.
Nice, mate. Nice. Yeah. Okay. Eyelash. Oh shit. Here we go. Yeah. That's
All right. Arms are on. I had to add some heat. I probably should have put on the vest. It's fine. It's fine.
and I gotta get a real pinpoint.
Woman, I present to you retaliation roadblock.
There you go. You gonna get a belt for him?
Like a war belt? Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah. There you go.
Good.
I don't have a lot of trigger hands, but I have something I can make do with. And I can try some Mod Podge to seal up the paint on this barrel. But in the meantime, all right, fellas, what do you think?
Looks good.
There you go. That'll work. Hell yeah. Nice.
Like I said, I'm willing to go the extra mile, and we're dremeling in a cutting disc. Cut this off so I can use the butterfly joints. It gives me better range. And then I have to cut it off at the torso here and then use either styrene or something else to connect the two pieces, but that'll have to be later. But I needed to finish something for the first episode of Terrordrome. So once again, G.I. Joe Retaliation Roadblock or Hobbs from Fast Furious. Pretty much the same thing.
Very nice. Yeah. That will work.
All right, man. Let's go ahead and let's start rolling it out. Let me talk to y'all about Community Spotlight.
Do it.
So I like to give a special shout out to DSG. Dude does amazing work. Go ahead and follow him. DSG Photography. DST Toy Photography, excuse me. So check him out. Really great stuff. I love this Mad Max thing he does here.
Oh shit!
Oh yeah, DSG. Okay. Yeah. Oh. On you. Save it for the next time.
So DSG Toy Photography, dude's amazing. Check him out. One of my favorites. Have a great time.
Yeah, that's
and
awesome.
Of course he already has the stinger. That's all right. I gotta still get mine.
Woo!
All right. What did you guys have for Community Spotlight?
Oh, I had Cameron Hawkins, man, and his work. Look it up.
Do you know how to share screen?
Oh yeah, let me get it. Get off this stuff. And let me get on.
Yeah, butterfly joints will help him hold the gridiron weapons easier. I'm just gonna have to get my Dremel out for next time. But shit, I bled for this, so this is rock block from right now.
You sure did. Awesome.
I didn't even need to fuck up that Ultimate Edition. I feel kind of bad now.
Shield.
Sorry about that, man. That's my bad.
You got to do that.
Yeah.
Hey KJ, there's no way to stick like a thin razor saw in between the like the hips and the torso.
Yeah. I have that. I have those. I just can't find them. Like I should have already dug it up.
Yeah.
It's like in a box somewhere or something like that. I don't know why they all can't have butterfly joints though. That's annoying to me. And once again, this Mezco vest will not button up, but I don't mind. It seems
good.
Yeah. Just part of the look.
Oh, let's look up. Let me see.
And yeah, like a gridiron war belt will help tie it together.
It will. Here, sorry guys.
Johnny says, "Don't feel bad. I have a box of broken figure parts that were not intentionally broken." And Gun Bunny, let's go ahead and I can prep your community shout out while Tony's getting his. So who'd you say again?
Yeah.
Mine is gonna be Ray and Junior Customs.
All right,
Sir.
yeah. Let me find them out.
To find Cameron's what you call it.
Ray and Junior Customs. I'm not finding them, man.
Ray and Junior.
On Instagram.
Ray and Junior?
Yeah, on Instagram.
Yeah, all one word.
Let me try again. Let me try Junior spelled out.
No, it's all one word. There's no spaces.
It's all one word. Yeah.
I'm not finding it. But if you can
wow.
find it, send me a link and I can share a screen.
Okay.
Shit, yeah.
Oh, Ray and Junior. Yeah. Hold on a second.
Ray and Junior, yeah. What's slow here?
Did you find it, KJ?
Still looking. Found it. It's an underscore. Hey, thanks, 𝕬𝕣𝕠𝕣. All right, Ray and Junior Customs.
Yes. So I want to give a shout out to him. He was when I first started customizing, and I had just had my motorcycle accident and all that, and was just working on these. He was the guy that I was talking to pretty much every day, and we still talk really frequently. But he was one of the guys that early on had a lot of the good sort of recipes or formulas for the different different customs and stuff like that. And I mean, for a long time, he was he was making, I don't know how many of them, he was just cranking them out. And he always had a real positive attitude, and his paint work, how smooth his paint came out, was always real impressive to me. And he was just a good guy. He's a good collector, a good customizer. He's a good dad, and he's a good friend to have on Instagram. He doesn't post too much anymore, just because of everybody else's life and all that. But he's definitely one of the more creative ones that I had seen. So I definitely want to give a big shout out to him because, like I said, my first few years of doing this, me, him, and another guy named 𝕿𝐷𝐃1313, Big Pat. Every night, I could not wait to get to the bench and start customizing. And me, him, and 𝕿𝐷𝐃, we would just be messaging each other, try this, or have you seen this? Stronach just posted this custom, or Yojo just posted this custom, and yeah, he was a really good positive force, man, in customizing, and I hope he sticks with it and he keeps going. So definitely big shout out to Ray and Junior Customs.
Excellent, man. Yeah, it's everybody still joining us. Show some love to Ray and Junior's Customs. Ray and Junior _customs on Instagram. Really great work.
Let's see if I can find Cameron here.
All right, Tony.
Let's see. I'm still looking. I don't know if he has a Instagram. My computer was going really slow. So I was like, what the heck?
Hey, by the way, 𝕿𝐿𝐼 gave us some love on Instagram. So go ahead and check him out. He has his cutter that he was working on while watching us. He gave a shout out to the Terrordrome. So great work, Trey. It's looking good.
Yeah, I like that cutter right there.
Like what he did with that beachhead vest for cutter. That was really ingenious. New head sculpt. It's looking good, bro. So show some love to 𝕿𝐿𝐼 displays while you're at it. Ha 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 ha. Very nice. Hashtag Terrordrome. Hashtag wait, I'm showing. Oh, there we go. Hashtag W3TD. We'll check it out later, Ronnie. Thanks. We got you. Show some love to Money Trick Shop. All right, Tony, take the wheel.
Yeah, it's a bunch of customs from Cameron Hawkins. He's always in the groups. He's always in G.I. Joe classified community. He's in Joe Bashing. I gotta find his Instagram, but there's the wreckage he did on the right, and then a bunch of operators he's done. All grouped together.
All right, nice.
Big old squad he's got going.
And this is Cameron Hawkins on Facebook.
Cameron Hawkins, yeah.
All right.
On Facebook. This is blackout.
Can you zoom in on those pictures, Tony?
Tony, can you hear us?
Yeah.
Can you zoom in?
Hang on. That work?
Yeah, I'm checking out that rifle. That's a dope rifle.
Very nice. That's one of the elite operator right there.
Frank.
From Gridiron.
Yeah, that's a gridiron weapon.
Frank 𝕿𝐷𝐃𝐑𝐿.
see what else. Got one more to show. The Shadow Tracker team is cool.
Are those blades on there?
Some different stuff, different.
Yeah, where you get
like
that
the Predator
gauntlet from,
blades.
man?
Yeah, it's got to be like
I don't know, probably one of the NECA.
The NECA Predators, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, work your magic. You know what? And the thing is, I know people like using all sorts of different pieces. Whatever it takes, man. I don't hate. Whatever it takes to make your figs come to life, do that, man. I know I was hollering at Hard to Find Toys. Shout out to Renee for bits and pieces. You know, whatever I could. But at this point,
exactly.
I stick to Hasbro, maybe Mattel, maybe McFarlane, maybe some third-party stuff, and that's pretty much it. But that's me. And of course the gridiron. Oh yeah.
Right. Oh yeah.
I like those colors. Those look nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, those pops. Yeah.
Here's Rock Block with the airborne helmet. I'll show y'all later. But yeah, we can keep going.
Nice. Did it fit?
Oh yeah.
I'm good.
Well, because there's more
Cameron
stretch to the Hasbro one. Yeah. Yeah. So a success. I destroyed a $30 Ultimate Edition Rock for nothing, and all I had to do was just kit bash that. But I still want the butterfly joints, so it's not over. I just got to get a Dremel kit, and I still need to work on putting together airbrush stuff for the vamp. Tony, did you have any more Cameron Hawkins?
No, that was it. That was this computer's going slow, and I want to get his Instagram, but that was a few of his things on the different Joe groups that we both post on. I think he's in DC Customs too. He's a moderator at DC Customs.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm pretty much done with Cameron, and I'm going through his older stuff right now. I want to find some of his newer stuff. But the first things that I show were his newer things, like that blackout and the wreckage and all that.
All right, man. Well, it's just another day at the Terrordrome. Let me show up the socials, and then we'll send everybody off. Go ahead, grab some food, get something to eat. Josh, I know it's late, so hopefully you can still grab something, man.
Oh yeah,
24/7. So check out my homie Gun Bunny Customs on YouTube. Let's go ahead and check that out real quick. I'm also going to show off your socials. You always do incredible work, man. It's been a pleasure hosting you for Terrordrome. You really got us off to a great start for season 2, and I appreciate you, dude. You got these sharks. They're like $10.
Yeah, I found them for $12 on at Ollie's. So I'm still messing with them. I'm trying to figure out the that part there, putting the weapons inside of that.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's such a small kind of surface area where the barrels would come out, and so I'm trying to figure out a way to make it look right without them being the diameter of the barrels being too small and not looking, not looking, scales. I'm still messing around with that one. I took some commissions, so I'm doing a Night Force XL-15 Buzz Lightyear jet for a guy, and then I got this I'm doing. But yeah, I'll be jumping back on that one pretty soon, because that's really pretty much all I have left is the weapons in the panel, and then the bottom of the cockpit where the driver would lay.
Nice.
And of course, there's the great Cobra corporate figures that you did. So everybody go to Johnny's Customs, like and subscribe, and leave a like to all this great content. Let's check out those corporate Cobra Customs real quick.
Gun Bunny Customs. Yeah.
No, I'm saying it's corporate Cobra Customs. That's the name of the.
Oh, I thought you said Johnny Customs. I'm like, what the fuck?
No, that's my. No. That's my mouth watering because I gotta eat something.
Yeah, those are actually pretty fun to do. They're pretty simple. Luckily, Marvel has different size suited bodies.
That's like something I would do. Hell yeah!
But you can kind of mix them up. So that I use Destro out of Tombstone, Storm Shadow out of the Rose, the twins out of Hammerhead, and then Cobra Commander out of Hammerhead as well. But I cut off the vests in the front, so then that way it would give him a little bit different look than the twins as well. So next up is Baroness, Scrap Iron, and Major Blood. So I just got to find bodies for Major Blood and Scrap Iron.
What are you using for Baroness?
The Stacy Keibler one that everybody used a couple of years ago. The black kind of business miniskirt.
A real good one.
Yeah, and it scales well with Destro.
And also, you have a pretty sustained presence on YouTube as well. So, I mean, on Instagram. So I'm going to show that off as well for people to like and subscribe. So follow my dude on YouTube. Follow him on Instagram as well. Come on, man.
Yeah, there's
yes, sir.
That one was definitely probably one of the absolute most fun vehicle to paint.
Yeah.
Without doubt, being able to paint that hiss was a lot of fun.
My hat's off.
Really great.
Thank you. I'm definitely looking forward to painting that dragonfly.
Oh my god, you're gonna take apart.
Tirefly, man. I should have bought two. I should have bought two. That's what I'm doing. I didn't have the guts to do the dragonfly.
I mean,
But yeah, my hat's off to you, man. Tony, where can we find you at, man?
Oh man, at Tony's_figs on Instagram. I'm on there, and on YouTube, Tony's Figs. Doing some stuff there. Getting
ain't no half-stepping on this. I got the scars to prove it. Ain't no half-stepping. Oi, that's gonna be fun.
A lot of fun. Just finding new content to do. Not sticking to just Joe. I'm putting JLA stuff on there. I'll be putting Superpowers and Jada's Figs. Those are the capes. I'll be doing a video of that real soon.
Tony, I swear, man, you cost me money every time we hang out. You end up.
Those are a little bit. Those are some. You have to do a little bit of work. I should have saved it for this stream, but there's always other things. There's a little work going into making those capes work for these figures, and it's not hard. It's really fun actually, because you've got to tear apart a little bit of your McFarlane figure for these things to work. Like the way I tucked in Superman's cape on his clavicles, right? You have to. There's wires in there, and GPS lot. He burns the ends so it doesn't come unraveled. I had to cut through those and make sure I formed them the right way. I had to follow the old cape the way it laid in there, so I wouldn't jack it up. And Batman's was the easiest one because his just fit right over the neck, and that's how Batman has his cape. And then Manhunter's got the 2 gold clasps on his, and then they're all wired, so you can really do what you want with them. You can form them how you want, and he pretty much makes the cape match the character's own colors. So, and it's wild, dude. I've been dealing with GPS lot for a long time, and he never fails me. So he does a lot of good stuff, and I'm just having fun putting a lot of different content, not just Joe customs. But that's my main thing right now. Just I haven't done too many more yet because I've done like everything I wanted to, and they keep coming up with they keep catching us.
Yeah.
With, their releases. So, which is I'm gonna have to dig into more of the Plague Troopers.
Yeah. Hey man, I'm gonna holler at you for some green shirts, but shit, at this point I might as well just make my own. I got everything back out.
There you go.
I got everything out. I got a helmet right here for the green shirts, man. Yeah, so let's go.
Hey, KJ, can you put up that picture of Martian Manhunter again?
Yeah, give me 1 second.
Got him right here.
Oh, you got him? You got him, Tone?
Oh yeah, Tony. Let's see.
Hey, check that out. Hey, KJ, that face sculpt, that body, that would be a good 𝕚𝕚𝕝𝕝, right?
Oh shit!
You got the
Hell yeah.
brood mark on the forehead. You got the build for it. You just have to switch out the hands, and that'd be a good 𝕚𝕚𝕝𝕝. Yep.
Hopefully he releases them because any Manhunter, whether it's the retail or the platinum, they're sky high. All the Manhunters are sky high right now.
Oh
Yeah.
shit! I have to find something cheap so I can make a whole bunch of them.
For a while, the For a while, the Tyranid Gene Stealers from Warhammer were cheap, like $5 to $10, $15, but they were cheap. Yeah. All right, let's talk about me now.
Let's talk about the Genghis.
Listen, you know how I do, man. You know I got love for my homies over at 𝐓𝐄𝐑𝐑𝐿, but I also have a new film, TV, comics. So check me out at KJ² Film. Hold on a second. Damn it, where was? Okay, there it is. So check me out at KJ² Film. Early days because Meta sucks, so they actually discontinued my first one. So now I had to start over again. But I'm very proud of the classified series checklist, my pride and joy. So check that out. Leave a like. Let me know what you think. Comments, all that kind of stuff. And I keep it interesting. You know, sometimes I'll break it down. I'll talk about like why are things the way they are. You know, hopefully you all were able to get Once a Man Corporate Commander, but show some love over at Black Genghis Instagram and also at Black Genghis YouTube. I promise y'all, like I've been talking to Tony, it's like, look, man, I gotta start putting out more reviews for real. Shout out to Sarge. He showed some love over at San Diego. But check out my interview with Corey Cantaloupe and Fred Axon, as well as the history of G.I. Joe Classified series. I go down to the nitty-gritty and I break it all down. Very proud of the work here. And now Terrordrome back, man, it's just going to get better and better. I got to put stuff on TikTok. I got to put stuff on Snapchat. I got to put stuff on MySpace. MySpace.com Black Genghis. It's happening, man. I'm doing it.
Yeah, you just got to, I don't know why they try to shut down KJ². You got to stop putting your OnlyFans on that thing.
My OnlyFans on there, man. I'm trying to make money, man. Shout out to 𝕝𝕚𝕝𝕝, man. I'm still too sexy for Instagram. They're trying to shut me down. But anyway, like I said, have fun with your figs, then go out and try to get some digits because now I'm like, oh man, I gotta get back on the scene. If I'm destroying action figures, I might as well go ahead and do something else. But no, this is a lot of fun. And yeah, man, be good to each other. Tony's Figs, Gun Buddy Customs, as always. Thank you very much. I mean, Tony, you're the co-host of Terrordrome, so you ain't going nowhere. But thank you for your time. Everybody watching late into the hour, thank you so much for your time.
Oh yeah.
All right, man. And yeah, and let's I'll holler at y'all after we send off everybody else. So don't leave. I'm gonna holler at y'all.
All right,
and folks, have a great weekend. Enjoy your Labor Day if you have it off. If you don't, hope you're getting it's only figs. Only figs. Non-explicit.
Only figs. Only Tony.
Only figs. It's only figs. But you know, trying to get that money.
Here comes the money.
Anyway, that's fun.
Anyway.
All right, there you go. Much love to you and yours. Thank you very much for joining us on season 2, episode 1.
Hey, get off that perfect.
Oh, it's still on there?
It's still going.
Early days. Yeah. It's all live. All right. Thank y'all once again. Peace and love. Over and out.
A lot of fun.